And we are live, back at it again. Tim, what's your cock length?
No.
Welcome back to the What Do You Mean By That podcast, episode number 34. That's 3-4. That's
3/4 the length of Marty's cock.
That's exactly right.
In inches. Marty is whatever 3/4 of 34 is. You guys do the math. That is Marty's penis length.
Yeah, times 10 to the -3. Yeah.
You know what I've realized by watching TikToks?
What's that?
Have you guys been getting those TikToks where it's like they have to do the thing, like the little game challenge or whatever? It's like beat like different characters. It'll be like Goku or
Oh, the one where you
Kuna.
tap?
No, not the tap one.
Oh.
It's like math. It'll be like either one will be like times or divide or plus.
Oh yeah, but you have to like draw the lines to connect them.
No,
in a
not
certain
draw lines. It's a different one.
Isn't
like
it lines?
I know what you're talking about. It's a different one.
There's another one. That's the only ones I know. I seen the tap and the lines one. That's it.
Are they reinventing cool math games or something?
Basically.
Yes.
So, but what I've realized, people don't know what fucking exponents are.
The average TikTok user, yeah, probably.
I've realized the math system must have failed people. Let me see if I can find one real quick.
No, I just think people don't pay attention, like, ever. I think kids are just stupid.
No, because the people actively dodge the exponents.
Oh, that's
It's not like
Well,
it's not like they misclicked or something. They actively dodge them.
Is it hard or is it like 2 to the power of 2?
It'll be like to the power of like 4 or something like that. It's like something crazy, like a little crazy number buff, and the people will dodge it for like a +8. And I'm like, do the fucking math.
All right, that's dumb. Okay, they just don't know what it means, or maybe they're are they like adults?
They're adults.
Oh, okay, yeah. They're...
Okay, I can't find it, but I'm not gonna bother looking for it.
Oh, they're
right
doing
now,
like the stitches. Or, no,
yeah,
it's like
not like stitch, but it's
like
like whatever
filter.
that. Yeah, the filter. Yeah.
Yeah, I
realized people don't know math, and it's kind of depressing.
No, I know some people that don't know math very well. So I mean,
I don't know math very well.
That's true. Decky's one of them. But,
yeah, but are they the type of people that don't know math and they're gonna post a video of them trying to like get a high number?
They want to get a high number to like beat whatever the guy is, right? But
yeah,
maybe they're just dumb. Okay.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Our school system is failing us because it's not like complicated. It would be one thing if like the game didn't give you enough numbers to beat up like this, whatever. These people are actively dodging the correct choices, and I'm like, what the fuck?
You gonna put googly eyes in your Gatorade soon?
No.
Why not? It'd be funny.
It's a lot of work. That means I have to go outside and find googly eyes.
What the fuck?
You can order them on Amazon.
David asked if that's the same one for the past year, and I was like, yeah.
I think it's been like 2 years.
No, it's been a year. I've only been in Texas for a year.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, a little over a year now, right? But yeah.
Well, yeah, but it'll be officially a year that this Gatorade's been here, because it was around like March or April that I put it up there, and I just never took a drink.
You gotta celebrate its birthday.
I don't know when it
was
get a cake.
You gotta get it a cake.
Not getting it a cake.
You should get
the general time range.
No.
Dude, it's its birthday. It's been here as long as you've been here.
It's been here less.
I think it deserves a birthday.
No.
Me too.
That or you drink it. Right
you should get it a brother.
Yeah, get it.
A brother is crazy.
Every
I'm
year
gonna
you
have
add
a collection of fucking Gatorades. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
I don't want like 2 Gatorades here forever.
That ghost has been there.
That's different. That's a tub of like.
Oh, it's like pre-workout, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you used that pre-workout in a while?
The Gatorades instead.
No.
Have you used the pre-workout in a while?
This one, no. This one's actually, you probably shouldn't use it. I think you got like water in it one time because the whole basement thing. So.
Why do you still have it? Why did you take it with you?
Yeah, it's the same thing with the Gatorade. You just collecting stuff.
You took the freaking pre-workout from the flooding in New York with you to Texas.
You just collect things you don't consume ever.
Yeah.
I bet your desk is just filled with like half-eaten shit or like
open the
full things.
Tub?
I open it.
Yeah, let's look at the inside. It's like mold.
Is it all
Oh,
Clumpy?
there's some
It
red
is clumpy.
clumpies. Yeah, I can see the clumps.
It's
I'm
not
surprised.
usable.
I'm surprised it's what? Just throw it out then.
Sentimental value.
It's
Same
the
with the Gatorade.
stand for the Gatorade.
So technically, that's older than the Gatorade, right?
Oh yeah, that's way older than the Gatorade. That is probably from before.
That's like 2 years ago.
That Gatorade's a little bit older than when I met y'all.
Really? The Gatorade?
No, the pre-workout.
Oh, okay. You said Gatorade.
No, I said pre-workouts.
No, no. You okay? But you just said Gatorade.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Yeah, that's gross. You should just toss it out.
No, it's for the Gatorade. It's like holds it up.
You can just get something else.
No.
Get another Gatorade. Put it on top.
No.
You can just stack them, bro.
No. Anyways,
Oh, that's rude.
did you guys see? So the guy that got what was it? Was was it last week or the week before that the guy had gotten kidnapped in Haiti? The
The Arab
Yeah, it
guy,
was
right?
last week we
Yeah.
talked about that.
Did we talk about it last week? No, we talked
I
about
think so.
we talked about Haiti last week.
We talked
But I
about
don't think he was kidnapped last week.
We didn't talk about some guy getting kidnapped. I don't think. No.
But so the streamer that went there, okay, he was kidnapped at the time, but like the news didn't break that he was kidnapped at the time. But the thing is that he got out. They let him go. But if you see, oh god, let me see if I can find his name. What was his name again?
How do you capture somebody, hold them ransom, and then just let them go?
Well, I think they probably paid the ransom.
You think they paid it all in full?
I don't know.
His name is your fellow Arab, I think.
Yeah, boy, I found his the tweet that he made when he got out. Fucking hilarious.
What did he say when he left?
Or he was like, you can't break the cameraman or something.
No, he would say. So this is his official tweet. So I was kidnapped purely for the color of my skin. I was kidnapped for being a blanc. I don't know what that means. They call him white because he doesn't look white. Either way, can't give any more detail till I'm home. And all I will say for now is glory be to God. Released between Good Friday and Easter, Christ is King. When you're kidnapped in the middle of the Haitian desert, 60 minutes away from any civilization in a concrete shack, surrounded by barbed wire, you don't pray to a rainbow flag. You pray to God.
Wow.
Where the fuck does praying to a rainbow flag? I was so confused.
Where did that come from?
That's what I'm saying.
So
you could be like, thank God I got out. That's whatever, right? What the fuck did he say? You know, pray to a rainbow flag. First of all, the rainbow flag has nothing to do with any religion. Like you pray to an American flag when you're in danger. You don't go there and be like, "Oh God, Uncle Sam, please save me." Like you don't pray to a flag.
Dude, that is fucking crazy.
What does it have to do with anything? I was so caught off guard.
Wait.
I was reading it like, oh yeah, whatever. I'm happy.
Oh, he's homies with like Aiden Ross and all them. Okay, that makes sense.
Or Sneaka, I think too. Yeah.
Yeah, and Andrew Tate. Yeah, he like follows them and everything.
He has a picture with his captors on the couch.
Where?
It's his header.
Oh yeah, but I think that was before he got captured. I could be wrong.
Really?
I think so. There's no way.
All right, I don't want to assume.
I don't want to assume either.
I'll believe you.
So he just hates the gays.
You know what? Let me not assume either.
Yeah, I don't know where that rainbow flag thing came from. I don't know why he just
Like,
decided to get released and say that.
I think he just wanted to hate on gay people. That's it.
That's what I feel like. Because, like, it literally had nothing to do with anything.
He probably hates June. Jesus.
Like, on God, though. It was like...
What a
the
bummer.
LGBT community is probably like, they should have kept you.
Send him back again? Literally, though.
They should have kept
Like,
you.
the thing is that everybody was, like, on his side of, like, oh, we gotta get him back. To me, I was like, this guy's a dipshit. Why would you ever go to, like, another country when they're in a situation like that? But a lot of people were like, oh, like, get him back safely. And I was like, yeah, obviously you want to see him back safe. But I was like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Yeah, but then he tweeted that and it was just fucking nonsense. The ransom was like $600,000. Like,
Yeah, 600K. He was held at ransom for 600K.
Fuck that guy.
But I also think is that, like...
Did they pay him off?
I have no idea. I don't know how he got out. I don't know
And
what the situation was. I don't know
be
if like
released in a life-threatening situation and then tweet some backhanded shit.
that's what I'm saying.
That is crazy.
Are you grateful or ungrateful to just be alive right now?
Yeah,
Because they could have
I would be
easily
like,
just taken you out.
if I got ahead of like a hostage situation, like let's say I was like going to the bank and then like somebody robs the bank, and after like 8 hours they let me out, and I would be like, oh man, I'm really happy that the police saved my life. Like I thank God that like I got out of there safely. And then I was like, but you know what I really fucking hate? Gay people. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I pray to God. Fuck the pride flag. And it was like, what does that have to do with anything? Like, it wasn't like the attackers were gay. I'm pretty sure Barbecue's not gay. That dude looks like he has like 8 baby mamas because he's a fucking gang leader.
Wait, he's been tweeting anti-gay shit since before he got captured. He tweeted on February 22nd, shopping designer is gay. Someone you know is rocking around in LV duffel and diamond chains. Sucks dick for sure. Save that for your woman.
Let me go see this shit.
February
Honestly,
22nd.
Maybe we should send him back.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why is he tweeting this shit?
The thing is that though, on March 30th, before this tweet, he had tweeted, "Cameraman never dies. I've been released. Glory be to God. Christ is King." If he would have just left it at that, I don't think anybody would have fucking cared. Like that would have been whatever. What is it to bash gay people for?
Yeah, this guy is the fucking douchebag. He's just one of those like.
Hey, yo, wait a second. He tweeted Dominican Republicans. First of all, that's not what you call them. They're just called Dominicans. This guy's a fucking moron. Are by far the worst driver in the world. Worse than Indians. Worse than Asians. Worse than the world. And then he put a Dominican flag. I hope he gets AIDS.
So
So
something
he
leads
just
me to believe.
Shit.
Yeah, something leads me to believe he wasn't actually captured because of his skin color. He was probably doing some shit.
That guy seems nice.
Or
well, he went in there trying to interview people.
Yeah,
Why
so
would
he's
you
bringing attention to himself, and
yeah, he probably brought attention to himself. Probably has a lot of equipment on him in an area where the government just got toppled by a gang to interview people. You deserve to get captured at that point. And honestly, after looking through his Twitter, I think we got to send him back.
Yeah, I think we send him back. Days. I think we get a refund and then we send him back.
Yeah.
And the guy's name is Barbecue too.
Also, Decky, the thing that you see, I see that was it from Brazil's favelas photo. Colombian National News have taken my photo from Brazil's favelas and photoshopped it to write a fake hit piece on Venezuelan migrants. So yeah, so he was in Brazil for that one from his header. That wasn't the other thing.
This guy's a Twitch streamer, right?
Probably on Kick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, probably.
If I had to
guess.
He's
associated with Aiden Ross.
Or maybe nowhere. Maybe he's just like the video guy for him.
I thought he was like a streamer. Maybe he's a YouTuber. I don't know, dude. Yeah, he's probably just like a video guy.
Yeah, he hangs
looking
around
through his Twitter, this guy is unhinged.
Yeah, I'm looking at his Twitter.
Sneeko and yeah, this guy's a.
He's really is a fucking
red
weirdo.
pillar.
He is 100%.
If a girl can post titties and get 10K likes, how many likes can a fellow brother get? And it's like him in like a bath towel and like just after a shower. He got 7K. I mean, good for him.
I hope he gets AIDS.
Oh wait, I've seen this guy. Hold on. Oh, that's as loud as shit. Sorry, I'm blowing people's eardrums.
When's the last time you killed someone?
Are you?
Yeah, I've seen this guy. I've seen him. I've seen some of his interviews.
Was he in like the boxing? Like he did a boxing thing, I think.
Did he?
I don't fucking know. Oh shit.
I think he
I'll
did.
be right back. My food's here.
Democrat Republicans. Like literally though. Like listen, calling them Dominican Republicans, which is my people. That is a stupid. Why are you making it way longer than it needs to be? Like everybody knows there's Dominicans, and then Haiti is Haitians. From the United States, you're Americans, Canadians from Canada. Why? Like you don't go to and be like you United States Americans. Like what the fuck does that? What?
So he's done this before. He has like a video posted of him hanging out with the Mexican cartel. So he goes around looking for.
So he looks for
danger.
So he looks for danger, which is like if you want to be the guy that's going out there near these people, that's fine.
Hey, but he didn't pray for the
don't be
rainbow
surprised
flag
when you get captured.
Yeah,
hanging out with gang criminals.
Like
You mean-
literally, and think that he went like right now when like Hades at like peak, like danger times. I feel like.
I think people just didn't look at too much into his background.
I think some people did, and they knew, and they said despite like things he said. From what I saw, some people were like, despite like his views and stuff, we want him to get back safe.
Oh, really?
I think from some things that I saw, I could be wrong,
Interesting.
but I think that a lot of people also didn't know his background because like,
Yeah, I had no idea. I didn't really look into it that much, to be
if I would have
honest.
seen his background, I would have been like, keep him.
Yeah.
He's not a productive use of society. I'll be honest with you.
On God.
He's just not in our radar of like content creators because he's like he
No.
hangs
He's
out with
not-
Neon, Sneeko, Aiden Ross, so
Yeah, no, that's
he's
not
part of that group.
That's not the people
get
that
an
we
idea.
normally
I don't
I
watch.
would say.
I don't watch those guys at all. Yeah, but a person I do. Well, I don't watch them, but like I love watching their clips. I've been watching a lot of sketch clips lately.
Sketch is fucking goated.
He
I
is
hope
hilarious.
Sketch has hella head. That man, I think Sketch right now, in terms of clips and everything, is my favorite.
Yeah. He's
I was
like
getting a
one
lot
of
of,
my
like-
favorites too.
Wasn't it all like Madden stuff?
Yeah, he does.
Not
He
even
plays
anymore.
Madden.
Now he's collabing with a lot of people, so I'm seeing a lot of those. He had like a Bradley Martin thing, and what's
Yeah.
the Steve Will Do It. He was on a thing with them.
Yeah.
Aren't those guys
They're interviewing him and
controversial
stuff. Those
They
guys? Yeah, they are.
Yeah, Bradley Martin is very controversial in the fitness
But-
industry and that sort of stuff, and then Steve Will Do It is like his own mess.
He's friends with 6ix9ine.
Yeah,
I think
if you-
was.
I think people associated with 6ix9ine are kind of gross.
Yeah. But I mean,
Well, he
Sketch is
made
just
videos
trying to
with
like
him.
do what he
He
has
gave
to
him,
do.
like-
I think.
He gave him like a watch or something expensive.
Oh yeah, he got him a rollie, his first rollie.
Sketch,
Yeah.
that's right. Sketch is fucking hilarious though.
Yeah.
I think Sketch. The thing about Sketch is that in the moment he's fucking hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I think I think I told you guys my favorite line from Sketch was he roasted Jinxie. He said somebody get him a Tide sponsorship because he's washed up, and I was like, that's clean as shit as a roast on somebody. In the moment to just come up with that, somebody get
Yeah,
him a Tide
On the
thing,
fly.
He's
It's
washed
really
up.
good.
That's fucking crazy. I
Mhm.
would have been like, you just shut up after that. What the fuck?
Yeah, you lose. Yeah, you give up.
What do you say after that?
And I think he's definitely overtaking Jinxie too, because Jinxie was like top dog, him and Queso, and I
Yeah.
feel like he's easily
Really?
just creeping up. You know?
I think maybe. I don't know. 'Cause I think Jinxie still has a fucking crazy amount of viewers right now. Actually, him and Kai versus Flight. So right now, Jinxie is doing. What is he doing right now? He's doing the thing with Kai, but Jinxie gets like anywhere from like 70 to 100K viewers like every time he streams. I feel like
He's like Tyler 1 numbers, right? Or like old Tyler 1 numbers.
old Tyler One numbers. Tyler One's normally now a little bit lower than that.
Yeah, he's like at
It's a lot lower.
20K.
Yeah, which is still like a fucking monster.
Yeah, it's still a
amount of
lot.
viewers.
It's still a lot, but he only plays League, so give him
Yeah.
a break.
But
Wow.
Jinxie only plays Siege.
Rainbow,
Like,
yeah.
Jinxie doesn't really stream anything else most of the time, or like he does like his was it the PO boxes or stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's different. That's also for like video and stuff. Yeah.
But no, I agree.
I think
He's like very funny.
Jinxie's funny too, but like Jinxie, I feel like is slowed down because his streams aren't that long.
They're like
apparently,
what,
compared
4
to
hours or
YouTube.
something like that?
Yeah, people call him part timer now. Fucking Sketch are calling him that too, which is hilarious. But I think
Yeah.
the Sketch and
Wow.
Jinxie collab was crazy funny.
Mhm. Really
And then-
funny.
Put it in perspective. Sketch at the beginning of the year, he had 72,000 followers, and right now he's at 604,000.
Fuck.
He popped
So-
the fuck off.
His growth is crazy.
And
And
stop
out of
playing
nowhere,
Madden too,
just
crazy.
out of nowhere too. Like I
think
didn't
it's
hear
it's the algorithm.
I didn't hear a word from him last year, like at
He
all.
popped off on TikTok and now he's fucking huge.
You know. I don't follow them or anything either. I just like watching
I
his
follow
clips
him
on TikTok.
now, but yeah. I started following him recently, but I haven't caught any of his streams. I don't know when he streams.
Yeah.
But he probably has been streaming a little bit less just because he's been on the road.
Yeah,
But the funny
so-
thing is,
yeah.
people found out his real name and everything. I don't want to name. Actually,
Didn't he
no,
dox
it's not
himself?
there. He accidentally doxed his name, and then people found out where he's from and everything like that. He's
Oh, that's
from
crazy.
Houston area.
I thought he
That
lived in
leaves-
Florida.
No,
Oh.
Jinxie lives. in
Oh,
Florida.
Jinxie's in Florida?
Yeah.
Or is it Queso?
No, it's Jinxie.
Okay.
But Sketch, you remember the like nicer part of town I brought you guys to? That's
Mhm.
where he's from.
Oh, he's from there?
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh wow. Dude, we were probably by his crib. Like we probably like
I'm
walked
glad,
by
bro.
his
You
place.
could've met him.
Yeah, we could have met him before he was famous.
Before he popped off, yeah.
Yeah. That's
He
crazy,
gives
bro.
me Bubbles energy.
Bubbles?
Yeah.
I don't think I
Trailer
know.
Park Boys.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But yeah.
I was like a
Oh,
streamer?
I hope the best for Sketch. I hope he doesn't have any controversies like this era guy. Fuck
Yeah, I
that
hope
guy.
he I hope he doesn't oh my god. His like on the fly comedy is like just very good. Like
Yes.
I'm like busting up laughing just watching like his TikToks. Like it's just good.
Yeah.
Or clips of him. Like the whole party they had with Bradley
Yeah.
Martin,
That
everybody and all
party
the
was
chick.
that party was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But I think, hear me out, I think that was funny. But I think the Jinxie sketch in Queso when they played Siege was pretty funny too.
That was hilarious when they did
Jinxie versus
2v2s.
not Jinxie versus sketch. The sketch in versus Queso was actually hilarious too. Because fucking some of the roasts when he was making fun of Queso's weight was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Oh, you're making the whole house shake. It's like hyper realistic or something like that."
I think Jinxie made a joke too. He was like, "Oh my god, it's Queso. He's gonna fall to the floor." I'm like, "That's fucked up, dude."
Queso's good too. Queso's silly, but low key though, I want to see Queso without a hoodie. I feel like Queso has like a monstrous sleeper build because he goes to the gym a lot, and
He
I feel
does?
like people joke about his weight, but I think that he's probably like power lifter levels of
Yeah.
strength because he likes to eat, but he likes to lift, and that's normally like your big boy power lifters. And I feel like Queso's got to be pushing some crazy numbers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're gonna be like the next big three, man. I feel like it.
Probably for a while, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, good for them. I hope the best for them.
Yes.
We're gonna be the next ones.
I want to like
Yep.
smoke meth on stream and like be famous for that or something. I
No,
don't know.
that'll work. Yeah, let's
you probably can.
we just need to figure out TikTok, bro. I've tried and it's hard, but
My
It-
thing is I'm lazy to be consistent.
it takes a long time to edit, dude.
Tim
It
could be
takes
the
a long
next
time.
that Fulcrum guy where he just smokes weed every day, but instead he's just gonna smoke meth in like Burger King, Starbucks.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
All of these
go ahead.
all of these audience numbers are probably coming from TikTok, right?
Yeah, they probably like look at
They get
TikTok
big
and
on
then
TikTok.
not to like there's people like that are just like not on Twitch at all and they
'Cause
just
it's-
follow him because of TikTok.
Yeah, it's
I think
hard to
that's a lot of
grow on
stuff, too.
Twitch naturally.
Yeah.
Like
Twitch is
it wouldn't be as
definitely
fast.
the way to grow on Twitch has to be like either external stuff or you just have to know people that are big streamers
Bump you
anyways,
up,
and you
yeah.
collab with them to bring you up. That's the only ways. It's either you collab or you have to have either a fucking monsters YouTube or TikTok, sometimes Twitter, but really that or like maybe Instagram. I feel like nowadays definitely TikTok is probably the biggest mover for it, and I think that Queso and Sketch are probably the biggest examples of that. Because Queso had like a monstrous growth too. From I think he said from like posting TikToks from when he played Hogwarts and stuff like that. Legacy. So
Yeah, I mean, because that's when I first heard about Queso. Like I just saw his TikTok randomly, but I didn't know he was like a big streamer.
Yeah.
Or what he would grow into
Yeah.
afterwards.
because apparently from what he said, like he was like for him it was whenever 2K is popular was when he had to get viewers, and when it would die off, then like he would have like nothing. So like he was like looking for something to pop off on, so he's posting TikToks, hoping for it. So it's like I feel like, and he's massive now in terms of viewership.
Talking about Sketch, right?
Uh-huh.
No, Queso.
Okay, so okay.
Yeah, he's massive.
Yeah, Sketch. But the thing is that I don't know anything about like Sketch's actual viewership pre this.
I'm
so I
looking.
can't say like how much he's growing.
I'm on Twitch tracker right now. I'm just like looking at the data, like looking at. It's not perfect because I've seen some inconsistencies before, but based off this, he had like no viewers like in September. He had like 5, 6 average. Maybe
Who's
like the
Sketch?
biggest you'd see was like 10, right?
Sketch or
Same
something?
thing with
Sketch,
like Jinxie's
Sketch.
come up.
And this would be in September. This was like around late August, all of September, and then there's like a month gap, and then like in middle of October he comes back and he plays again, and the viewers just rise 100, 92 average, 191, 200 average, and it keeps going up and up and up, and then you start seeing the big ones like at the end of December where like it's 400, 500, 2,000, 3,000, like yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
like
now he's
what
obviously, you know, go watch 100 streams.
what happened in that gap is what I'm like curious of.
That I have no idea then, because that's a big jump. 6 viewers to 100 viewers is a
That is a
massive jump.
huge
That's
jump.
not
He had to have like popped off with like outside.
something else. Yeah. It had to be either YouTube or it could have been TikTok. Maybe it's TikTok's
Probably
already popping
TikTok.
around then.
Probably TikTok. That's my
But
guess.
if he took time maybe to focus on making TikToks, it could be that that's what led to his explosive rise.
Yeah. Because it's a giant, massive difference there.
Yeah.
Based on
But I
that
mean-
data. But
Yeah.
the data's not
I mean,
perfect.
But TikTok is definitely not even just using them. Like TikTok's definitely a way to grow because there's like a lot of even like as right now I watch a lot of league stuff. There's a lot of league streamers that I only discovered them because of TikTok stuff. Like the
Yeah, that
Bouse,
one that come
I
up.
only saw because of that. Hesha I only saw because of that. Dante's I followed because of that.
Yeah, TikTok. Yeah, it's true. Same here.
But there's some other ones as well. I can't think of them off top. But like a lot of the people I watch now for league is because of that. But I feel like back in the day, like you know, everybody knew like the big league streamers were like, what was it, Tyler One,
PewDiePie, Odd
Gosu.
One, Gosu. Gosu's kind of falling off, but
A little stylish for me because he played a lot of
Night
Side
Blue.
Ball. Night Blue, yeah. Night Blue's fault. The fuck off. Night Blue's fall off is his own fault though. He deserved that. He had a mental breakdown. He couldn't let one joke go in a fucking game chat. When people always the thing is that like the little thing that he got mad about, I've seen people type way worse to other people and them not give a shit. It's not that big a deal. Versus like I don't know.
maybe it was just like one of those. It's like one of those days kind of things where like you're just pissed off all day.
Yeah.
And then the one
but
thing
then he
set you off.
could've
Is that
hauled
what really
down.
caused his downfall?
Yes.
With that one thing?
Yes. Like legitimately, his downfall was off of one joke, either joke or mistype from I'm a Cutie Pie.
Mm-hmm.
Calling him ND3 instead of NB3.
Because he was in Diamond 3.
Yeah. So, and then the thing is that he just started making video after video or like complaining on Twitter, complaining on stream, getting mad at I'm a Cutie Pie, and I'm a Cutie Pie apologized. And he
Mhm.
just still wouldn't fucking drop it. And then people started being like, all right, bro, calm down. Get over it. And I was on his side at first. I was like, you know what? He made a stupid joke. I was on his side, but I was more like sympathetic, I
Yeah.
should say.
But he kept going and going. Right.
Now, after a certain point, you're like, bro, it's one joke.
Yeah.
Like, if you can't take one joke, what the fuck? What was the other guy? Trick 2G. I used to.
Oh, I never liked
love
Trick. I actually never liked Trick,
I
dude.
didn't like. I never liked Trick, but he was like friends with them. With was it Night Blue?
Mm.
But then Trick, I was happy on his downfall too because he fake swatted himself like a dumbass for content. Like he was trying to bump his viewers, so he got himself swatted. I didn't like Trick, but that's because I didn't like his content. It just wasn't for me. Like I wasn't
Wait,
like against.
I didn't
him
know
or
that.
anything.
Wait, hold on. How did they find out?
I don't remember how they found out, but I know that it happened.
Hmm.
Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. What was it?
I never liked Trick. I hated him. He's so annoying. Like, there's people that are like loud and obnoxious, like Tyler One, but he was funnier, and he was at the time he had a lot more variety involved too. It wasn't just that he had like his cookouts.
Wait.
His cookouts were so funny.
Who
His
you talking
cooking streams. Tyler One.
Oh yeah. Okay, hear me out. My favorite content of Tyler One, I think you're gonna agree, is banned from League Tyler One.
Variety. Yep.
His variety was so good. And that was before Greek had his fucking misogynistic mental breakdown. The two of them together, fucking hilarious at that time.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like probably part of what not part of it, but part of Greek's downfall is him and Tyler not falling out, but like Tyler getting unbanned on League, being able to stream it again, and then never switching to anything variety after
Yeah,
that.
he never did anything else. I think the one thing he did do was God of War, I think.
Maybe.
I think that was
That
it.
makes sense,
I
right?
saw like most of that stream. He did like
Cosplay,
a
right?
continuous stream for that.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was like he didn't end until he beat the game. I think.
So that, and then after that, Greek sort of like started doing his own
I
thing
didn't-
or whatever. But
And he was doing
I
really.
was annoyed
he
with
was
Greek.
he was really good for a bit, and then
he
he.
just fucking Greek lost
We
weight.
all know what happened.
Greek lost weight,
He got
got
an
in
ego.
shape, got an ego, and then started bashing women, which was like. And the thing is that a lot of his friends were women, so it didn't even make sense.
Yeah, it made no sense, dude. He was like besties with like Pokey, remember?
Yeah, they were
Oh,
good
yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
Him, Pokey, like some other. There was some other people too, but like he was friends with women, and then he went from that to being a piece of shit. Like he literally, like you said, he lost weight, got an ego. Like what the fuck? I liked Greek. Greek and Tyler together were funny as fuck.
Yeah, I like Greek on his own too. Like I like the story was inspiring to me, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody. The thing is that too is so crazy. Everybody rooted for Greek on his weight loss journey.
Yeah. I would watch his stuff.
Nobody was against him. Not a single person was like, I fucking hope you fail, you dumb fat bitch. Like nobody said that to him. Everybody was like, I'm really like you're inspiring, you're all this stuff, and then he went fucking deep end.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
But yeah, I feel like Greek was like not the original queso, but like Greek was one of those people like people made fun of him for his weight a lot.
Everyone, you remember the eye tracker challenges when they were popular and he did it?
Yes. Yeah. Oh
That
my
was
god,
like
he gave a legendary
funniest
speech
video,
before.
dude.
Bro, that that's one of the best clips of all time.
Yeah.
I feel like that pre him having his downfall is probably like his peak. Like
Fucking
in terms of comedy and everything. It was
Yeah.
just fucking good.
the fucking speech and everything, and then immediately looks at ass. Or
Yeah.
with the titties or something. I don't remember.
It was whatever it was. But yeah.
Yeah, I was never a fan of Greek.
Why not?
I
I
found him annoying.
was.
He was
You
annoying.
found- That's fair.
You
But
found
I
him
think if you would have, did you watch him with Tyler or by himself?
By himself.
Okay, I think with Tyler is the way that I liked watching his content.
Same here.
I didn't watch him like really by himself, but I just like still kept an eye on like his weight loss journey and
Yeah.
everything like that.
He was like a no name until like Tyler played with him. And
They
that's
were
when
friends.
that's when he got put on the map. At least to me.
I feel like Tyler definitely helped grow him
Yeah.
because he collabed with him, and then Tyler, he was still streaming a lot, but it was all variety. So they would do like, was it Human Fall Flat? They played Rust. They played like a bunch of other games.
H1Z1, Army, Arma. The
Yeah.
Arma ones are funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I must save up money to have Tyler do a variety stream. I think it's like 300k channel points, something like that.
30K?
300k.
Oh.
I was close at one point, but I gambled it all. I think I had 200k channel points in Tyler's stream, and I gambled it all away. And
He
I
has that
only had, like,
redemption. That's
20K.
kind of low for him.
Yeah, that's kind of low.
It was at like 300k. I don't know what it's at now. I don't
Because
know.
I have
the
like,
number.
yeah, that's kind of low. Because I have 300k in Dana's stream.
But you know what it is?
I have almost 500.
With, to be fair, with Tyler's, you can gamble almost all the time in Tyler one stream. Like there's like every
Considering-
time he gamble plays anything, there's always a gamble up.
A poll, like
Considering how long
like
he
a Twitch poll?
streams, too.
But the Twitch gambles, like the
Oh,
channel
okay, okay.
points. But the thing with Tyler's is that people redeem the 1v1s. And they're like 100 to 200k.
So he wants to be
So
1v1 people on
1v1.
stream?
Yeah, but it's like 100k or 200k channel points depending.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he has two 1v1 redemptions. It's 1v1 with Discord and 2M 1v1. One's 100k and one's 2 million. I don't know what the difference is.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Either way,
But that's pretty cheap.
but yeah. But I think that people more often redeem that
Yeah, I would. Yeah,
Because it's cheaper. It makes sense.
I would assume so.
yeah, it's 1v1 with Discord for 100k versus the variety stream for 300. Like,
Yeah.
what are you gonna pick? And a lot of his viewers are league players.
Yeah, you wouldn't want him to play anything else. You probably want him to 1v1 you.
Mm-hmm.
Either to shit on him for a clip if you're some sort of fucking demigod of league, or
Just want to test your luck.
you just want to be on camera or be in the call with him for like the 2 minutes of the 1v1.
Oh, you gonna call with them too?
Yes, with Discord,
Oh, cool.
100k points. But yeah, I gambled away all my points. I was
Oh.
really close to the variety.
But you gambled it all.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm guessing like if you want to 1v1 him, it's 2 million. But if you want to 1v1 him and be in a Discord call, it's an extra 100k. I'm guessing what that is.
Is that
That's
what it
okay.
is?
Because he has 2 1v1 redemptions. I was like, one's really cheap and one's really expensive.
It might be that. Then people are,
It's
if
probably
it's
like an
2 mil
add-on.
for that, people are gambling to get to that. That's definitely what it's got to be then. Because every time
Yeah.
that there's a gamble, I see 250k from different people on both sides. Every single, we're talking about like millions of channel points on the line, but we're talking about multiple people putting 250k on the line every single time.
God damn, dude.
Because to hit 2 million naturally, it's gonna take like 4 or 5 years.
No, you'd never be able to do that. But if you're watching a streamer like Tyler One,
You can
that
gamble. Like
yeah,
Tyler
you
One
can gamble.
streams all the time. He streams every
Yeah,
day.
that's what I'm saying. Like he streams every day for multiple hours at a time, so people are
Yeah.
able to save up those channel points. And
That's
when
true.
you're gambling against like 100k people and like let's say like 5 people put 10k on the line, if you beat them for that, you get a good portion of that.
You're subbed, you get extra points, and you if you have like
Yeah.
the auto channel updater, you don't have to be there all the time.
Yeah. So you just put your 1k on the line at a time because that's what I did. I started gambling with 1k channel points and then I got up to like 10k and then I got the 10k up to like 100k. I think I was probably around like 200 something k at one point.
Damn, dude.
You gotta leave his stream up more. It's like a tab.
Yeah.
I always do when I'm live. Him and Dante's I have
Oh.
whatever. But like I watch their streams without volume on. Because they're both really fucking loud, but I really like the gameplay. Because they're
Yeah.
both good. Well, Tyler One sometimes he plays like shit. But granted he's getting like stream sniped and stuff sometimes, so it's like
Yeah.
the fuck are you gonna do?
Can't do anything about that.
I never understood why people like stream sniping.
It's the same thing with like the 1v1. It's the 5-second affair.
Yeah. You want your 5 seconds. But it's so fucking, especially in League, it's fucking straight AIDS.
Yeah.
I was watching a game where he got like 4 or 5 man dove top like 3 or 4 times in a row. And I was like,
Jesus.
that's got to be stream sniping. There's no reason for that many people to be top lane that many times in
Yeah.
a League game.
But for the most part, it's just a waste of time, and then they end up losing
It's a
anyway.
waste of time and resources.
Yeah.
If you have that many people top, you're missing wave mid, you're missing wave bot.
Yep.
And
They
then you're
just end up
missing-
losing anyway. So it's not really if that
Yeah.
happens, that's stupid. That's really dumb.
Yeah, no, they're doing
just
it just to be
throwing.
assholes.
Yeah, they're just
Yeah.
throwing at that point.
To be fair, they're also trying to break his mental. Tyler One not known for the strongest mental in League of Legends.
That's true. That's
To be
true.
fair, not many people have strong mental.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
have a
but
strong
his-
mental, Tim.
Yeah, but I won't int.
You won't int. That's true. You
Tyler
will
One
stay at base
will
though. I've seen you
int.
do that.
But you'll AFK.
Yeah, you'll stay at base.
If the game's already over, yeah. Because the thing is that there's a certain point of the game not being worth playing because it's just not good for mental. I'd rather just go next.
I can't play that game for that reason.
What the
Like,
wanting to go
seriously.
next?
Yeah, well, like, yeah, I guess, yeah, in that sense, like, wanting to go next, like, it's just so dumb. Like, play
You
it
don't
out
like
as much
wanting
as
to
you
go
can until, like, you literally cannot
There's
win.
a certain point, but I know that point where it's not worth the mental tax it's going to take to come back.
I've seen you, like, be the first one to FF before, and then you guys end up winning.
Yeah, but I'll still play it. If they deny the FF, I'm not going to AFK because they don't do the FFs. I will
Right.
still play. I'll farm. I'll get my gold. But I'm talking about, like, we're 27 kills down. They have Dragon, Soul, and Baron. Why the fuck are we still playing the goddamn game? We're this far behind. There's no point.
I don't
Like,
know,
the
man.
likelihood of coming back is very low. The 3 inhibs are down. We have no Nexus turrets. Why the fuck are we still... Why are we trying? They're going to base race us once and win. I'm a realist. Like, I'm like, listen, I want to win as much as the next guy, but damn. Sometimes it's better to just go next.
Yeah,
don't know.
that's
Like
true.
I
That's the
said,
thing with team games.
I can't
Sometimes,
play
like,
that.
you go into a game, you know it's just gonna be a loss at the beginning.
Yeah, there's certain... You know that one monkey on your team is going to make it hard as fuck. I'm sure, Decky, you feel this with Overwatch all the time. There's always that one dude, you see him do one bad play, and you're like, that son of a bitch is going to make this impossible. You know that one player on your team every time. And you can spot them within the first 5 minutes. If he's in the game, you know. Because you're going to watch him do one stupid-ass thing. And you're like, he doesn't belong in this ELO.
That's just one thing to stay sane. You have to know that sometimes you just have to take L's when you have nothing to do with it.
And that's
You just
what
gotta take L's.
I'm just like, listen, we're just going to have to go next. And my team refuses to go next. At least with Overwatch, the games are shorter, too. With League, I'm trapped. I'm trapped for however long that fucking game takes to end.
Yeah. I mean, if you get trashed in Overwatch, you get trashed, and the game's over in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, if you get trashed in League, the earliest is 15. And that's if your team wants to forfeit.
Mm-hmm.
Even with like Apex, if you're getting trashed, you're out of the game in like what, 5 minutes? Not
Less.
even.
You can. You're
you
dead. If you die,
can
if you get
land
a
and
fight,
die.
you lose a fight in like 10 seconds. The match is made in 10 seconds.
Yes,
You could get
that's what
shot
I'm
while
saying.
you're landing.
I think like the thing with League is the time commitment of the loss. I'd rather, hear me out. Would you rather play out the entire game? So it'd take you 45 fucking minutes to come back. You were already mentally checked out at 25 minutes. That's 20 minutes of you don't want to be here and you win. Or FF, just get into the next game. Win that one instead.
You can still win in
25
20 minutes. Just really depends on the situation.
It's just hard though. It's really fucking annoying. The thing is, my thing is that if I see my jungler playing really bad, I'm like, I don't want to play this. But if it's like another lane, I'm like, it's whatever. If my jungler's bad nowadays is where I think like I'm mentally taxed. The League right now is probably the most reliant on jungle it's ever been. I might be overly stating that a bit, but the thing is that you have Void Grubs are very important, Herald is very important, but so are the Drags. And I feel like there's not enough junglers, at least while I'm playing, where it's like they don't pay attention. Like, hey, the other team has 3 fucking dragons. We give up another one in 2 minutes. That's sold. And dragon tools are important. I don't know. Either way, enough League talk. Anyways,
fuck
Waffle House and Tekken.
What?
What?
Yeah. So
Did you say Waffle House?
yeah. So
and Tekken.
on Twitter, people wanted people been adding the game director or game something. Like he's like in charge of Tekken. Like the dude that's really high up there in Tekken to add Waffle House. And I think he's trying to do it. Because he was like, listen, as much as you guys really want this, we have to get like the licenses and stuff from Waffle House to be able to add this. So
It's going down inside of a Waffle House restaurant.
Yes, that's what people have
A
been
new
asking
map.
to set it up. And I think that like he's actually trying to actively do this. I could be wrong.
That's funny.
That would be hilarious.
But hear me, if like for a fighting game, I feel like Waffle House is perfect as like a background.
If
Not
more
just
games
in
didn't
Tekken.
take themselves seriously, like that would be funny. Just to add some memes here and there.
Yeah, like put me in the fucking diner. Let me fucking run that shit. Waffle House is definitely perfect for it. But I feel like there's gotta be like other places. Like if they were to fight in like a fucking Denny's, yo, please let them box it out in a Denny's parking lot.
That'd be funny as fuck. Or like outside of McDonald's.
If you could add like for any game like a map of your choice that would be like a real life place that you think would be fucking hilarious, what would you pick? Like for like what game and where? I think this Waffle House Tekken thing would be fucking great.
A
But like,
PUBG map, but a Fresno.
PUBG Fresno, right?
I feel like that's the OG map, PUBG.
Yeah.
That's pretty much Fresno.
Or Call of Duty, but in Oakland.
Yo, Call of Duty real crazy. I feel like that's realistic though. They could do that.
Yeah, they could do that.
If they commit, because what was it Modern Warfare 3? There was a lot of maps based in the U.S. Or a couple, right?
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 3?
Yeah, there's a lot of US
Modern
maps.
Warfare
Yeah, there
3
was there's a few.
So yeah, so I feel like it's possible if they committed to another game in the U.S. setting, maybe.
Well, the remade Modern Warfare 3 has like, I think they have Skid Row, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, Skid Row.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's U.S. because I think there's a American flag on that map somewhere.
Yeah,
Where's
Skid Row.
Terminal?
It's based off Skid Row.
Where's
Right?
Terminal?
Terminal. I don't know.
Wait, no, Terminal's Russia. I'm stupid.
Terminal's Russia.
Yeah,
Oh
Terminal's
yeah,
for
no
Ru-
Russian.
No
Oh,
Russian.
okay.
I don't know why I forgot for a second.
Yeah,
I was trying to think.
I didn't even realize it.
Look at
Well,
Deck, he's so intelligent.
What about you, Decky? What would be the map? And what game?
You already said Call of Duty. They can make like an O block map for that. Firm actually.
What about you, Tim?
I think I said mine. The Denny's. The Denny's for a fighting game. Let me fight in the Denny's.
Oh, okay.
Throw
well,
like patrons at each other.
But, oh, you want to like a
Well,
fighting game like
besides
Street Fighter?
that-
Yeah, I wouldn't pick Tekken for that. I would pick like, ooh, you actually know, I would pick Mortal Kombat in a Denny's because Mortal Kombat, either Mortal Kombat Denny's or Mortal Kombat Waffle House to copy the Waffle House. Because hear me out, Mortal Kombat has the environment that you can use as well. You'd be throwing the workers at them, throwing like fucking waffles at people, throwing tables, chucking shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like the Mortal Kombat maps are, at least in MKX, it was interactive. Hear me out. Hear me out. Oh my god, you even give skins to certain characters. Give them the Denny's or the Waffle House outfits as well. Let them
Bruh.
dress up as the workers and fucking box it out. Yo, please. Come on.
That'd be sick.
It would be so it would be so good. If you could dress as the Denny's worker and just whoop the shit out of like customers.
Or
That would
what if
probably
it,
bring more sales to the game just because of that.
yeah.
People were saying that they would buy Tekken 8 straight up if they added Waffle House.
Yeah.
I think the sales would definitely get a huge bump if they were like Waffle House map incoming with skin for like whatever character. They'd buy it instantly.
Oh, you know what'd be good?
Emily said Market Sim, but it's Bodega in East Oakland. I would want to run a bodega in like NY, like in a game like that. Those people
That
made
was
it.
basically like internet cafe sim for me.
That was a good ass game. When you streamed that shit, it was hilarious.
People would come in and terrorize my shop all the
I like
time.
watching that. That's
You
you,
would-
playing that is when I got to your stream the first time.
You would go outside and there'd be like homeless people right there,
That's actually
like all the way down the street. It was like a slum kind of
Yeah.
where I operated.
it's kind of nostalgic for you to mention that because that was when I first started going to your stream.
Dude, I had something in my
I
head.
should play that game again.
What you said, Martin?
I had a game. I had another idea. I lost it though, because I started thinking about Decky playing Cafe Sim.
Damn.
Is it another sim game?
I think it was. Oh yeah, I remember now. Hobo Tough Life, but in Fresno.
Correct.
I mean, me and Decky saw it. We saw it in person.
Yeah.
I would pick was it that drug dealer sim, but put it in put it in. I put it in
Beverly
New York.
Hills.
Beverly Hills drug dealer sim. That would actually be. That would go hard. Selling drugs, but to rich people.
That'd be yeah. I was thinking like in like a fancy pantsy like place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would actually go really hard.
Yeah.
Like
Deck is on
celebrity
something
cokeheads.
Mhm.
Basically, you'd be like walk up to like fucking Jake Paul and be like, "I got a dime bag for you." Bro, hear me out. You get YouTube influencers to like do collabs in the game so you can sell that as bonus content so people can sell shit to their favorite influencer.
Yeah. That'd be good.
Oh my
Hear
god.
me out. Think about it. They'd sell the DLC for like $1 or $2, and the influencer gets like their cut, and then you get your cut just for adding them into the game.
Hear
You
me
know,
out.
people would want to be able to sell shit to like whoever.
You guys know that new game content warning that people have been playing like crazy?
Yeah.
Let's do that, but the location will be in Haiti.
Ah, yes.
Perfect timing.
Let's go.
Speaking of,
What even is that game about?
it looks like Lethal Company and like Among Us.
Does
Or no, like Faz. Sorry, Faz. It's kind of like Faz and like Lethal Company.
that's what it looks like, but what's it about? Like
You're
vloggers?
literally just
You're
making
vloggers?
content.
Yeah, film your friends doing scary things to become SpookTube famous.
That's a crazy name, but
Honestly,
Yeah, I haven't heard about it until Saturday brought it up.
can I give my honest opinion?
sure.
Kind of looks like shit.
It looks like shit, but I mean, Lethal Company looks like shit too.
No, but this
It's
looks like
though.
worse shit.
No, it looks pretty normal to like with those kind of games.
I will say it is free, so it's whatever. But
Right now. Right now it's free.
Doesn't it look like totally accurate battleground simulator or something?
The walking, you mean?
Wait a second, it's by them.
Wait, it's
It is
by
by
the
them?
Lethal Company guys?
They're the publisher.
No way.
No, they're the. Wait, no, are they? Check out the entire Landfall Games franchise on Steam. And Landfall Games are the
Landfall?
guys that made. They made Totally Accurate.
Oh, totally accurate. Okay. I thought you were talking about Lethal Company.
No. Content Warning is made by these guys.
Oh, that's funny.
Hmm.
I think you can like
I knew it looked familiar.
you can connect your Twitch account.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so then the chat that appears in the recording that you guys do shows up on the chat is your chat, which is kind of cool.
Sounds kind of cool. Alright.
Be like, I'm jumping off a cliff. Why do I have 2 viewers? Right now? Why is no one typing?
Interesting.
Why is
We need
nobody
to-
typing right now? Guys, I'll do something. What do you guys want me to do? What should I play, chat? Oh my god, chat, somebody clip that.
Yeah, I got that.
Nightbot, and you were
Spooked.
watching.
You might check out that game this weekend or something. I don't know.
Yeah, this seems like a game we could play.
How many players is it? Probably 4, right?
Yeah, I think it's 4 players.
Fuck. Games need to start increasing their player counts for stuff like this.
That's why, like, when I had the SCP Sundays, it was perfect because there's so many people.
There's certain games that need like that 4-player thing. There's other ones that need like let me
More.
run it with 8.
Yeah.
Like a Borderlands 4 makes sense. But like Lethal, let me run that bitch with like 8 people naturally instead of having to get fucking like 87 mods. Make the game fucking
Yeah, I think there's already mods for this game. I think you can have unlimited people.
Hmm,
But that's
there you
just
go.
you got to go out your way to do that. Set that
Mhm.
up.
Let me see. Let me see.
There's
I mean, we can play
Stellar
it.
Blade.
No, I'm definitely not to try it.
We can plan it. I mean,
Yeah, I'll try it.
I'm just saying. Do you see? Well, the Stellar Blade is it still out? The demo?
I don't know, but fucking everybody's simping over the lady.
Hear me out though. All the sexualization and all that shit aside, game actually looks pretty good.
No, yeah, it looks like Dark Souls mixed with like Bayonetta. And I like both of those games, so I will probably check it out.
I don't have a
Oh.
PlayStation, or else I would get this.
It's on PlayStation?
Oh, is it only on
Yeah.
PlayStation?
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I can just
It's
oh,
exclusive.
I guess I can go get it. I can try it out.
You have a PlayStation?
Uh-huh.
But yeah,
I just got
Lucky
it.
you. I might wait till the next PlayStation Pro Max thing.
I was
comes
thinking
out.
about that
There's gonna be
too.
another one, right?
Yeah, there's like a Pro supposed to come out maybe the end of the year, but I was like, fuck that. Honestly, I don't really care. It runs fucking fine. I've been using it on my TV and it runs great, to be honest. I'm surprised.
well, the PlayStation.
Yeah, like I don't really get why a Pro would be necessary.
Because to me, I'm like, I waited this long, I might as well get like a better version.
Oh, yeah,
or
if
a
you're
new,
gonna-
up to date version of PlayStation if I'm gonna get one
That's fine.
at some point.
I just had the cash and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. So I did it.
Probably just gonna be like more optimized for GTA 6 whenever that comes out.
True.
Yeah.
That shit's gonna be fucking. I'm gonna buy a console when GTA comes out. I'm just wait till then.
I was just like, I want. Oh, damn, dude. What do I get it on? Do I get it on Xbox or PlayStation?
I'm probably gonna get an Xbox, but that's just me. I've always been an Xbox kid. This is the way it
Xbox
is.
doesn't seem like it's gonna go in the route where like the exclusives are gonna matter anymore. Cause
Yeah, but you know what Xbox was also talking about doing?
what's that?
Adding like the Steam and the other stuff to it.
That's true. That's cool. But like, would you be
Oh,
able to
like-
play Steam games on Xbox?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well,
the
I
whole
mean,
point.
there's
Like,
some
they're thinking
Steam
about
games that
adding
you can't.
Steam. They're thinking about adding
It's like
Steam
its own Steam
to
Deck.
Xbox, basically. I don't know how exactly it would work, but they were already talking about doing it. So by the time GTA 6 comes out, I figure they'll decide whether or not they're officially going to or not. But if they add Steam to it, I wouldn't be opposed to getting an Xbox.
I'm just like
And then
trying to
if
think
I-
of like games that don't really. Well, I guess most games you can play it with
A
a
lot
controller.
of games are controller now, and you can
Mm.
plug
Plug in your mouse and keyboard. Yeah.
to it. Yeah.
At that point, then yeah, there's no real point in buying a PC. That'd be pretty cool. Actually, it's pretty cool. I like the idea.
Yeah, if they do add it, it would definitely be I think if they do it and PlayStation doesn't, that would be a major W in Xbox's field because it would you would reach out to the people that don't want to buy a PC or can't afford to buy like a really good high end PC. Let's get an Xbox instead. It's like
Half
five,
the
six,
price.
whatever, however many $100 it is. But you buy the Xbox, you can play Steam games now with your friends. Xbox with Discord works now better than it did back in the day, so that's another W for them. I know it works as well for PlayStation, but if Xbox has access to the Steam already, you can play with your PC friends because a lot of games are cross-play now.
Yeah,
It could be huge.
that's true. That's actually kind of smart.
If they actually do it, it would be fucking huge. I think it would open up like a big
That's
world
like
for Xbox.
that's like when crossplay became a thing with Fortnite. That was huge.
Yeah.
That was huge.
Yeah.
That was
Remember, what
massive.
was it that Fortnite turned on crossplay for like an hour, and they're like, "Oh no, we accidentally did that."
That was insane. Like, just the
Fortnite-
idea of like it being possible was like
Everybody knew it was possible.
it was just crazy.
It was just that
man.
nobody had done it because I think it was Xbox and PlayStation. They would both play chicken with the other one, be like, "Oh no, it's
Yeah,
their
they-
fault," and they'd be like, "Oh no, it's their fault."
Mm.
Back and forth, they would be making shit up, and then Fortnite was like, "Oh no, who could have done this?"
I think we
And
talked
now
about
we have-
this before. We talked about this before,
Yeah.
like in an early podcast, but like our early
Yeah.
ones. But no, yeah,
Fortnite. For all if you like Fortnite or you don't, you always have to admit Fortnite does innovate, and without Fortnite, it probably would have been a couple more years before we got crossplay.
Mhm.
We would have gotten it eventually, but it would have been a while.
yeah, it was a catalyst for sure.
It was definitely that was the tipping point. Fortnite said, "Look at this. I want to play with your friends over there." But then the only issue with crossplay is that they always want you to make an account with whatever fucking game it is. So if it's a Ubisoft game, you need a Ubisoft account. If it's an Epic game, you need an Epic account.
Yeah, that's true.
Fucking annoying. Any game like it's whatever. It's a small price to play, but then it's also like you have like 800 accounts, like God knows what.
Yeah, I don't know like
Yeah.
every password on every account. Like I had to fucking reset my Ubisoft password like 3 times.
Yeah, it's mildly AIDS because of that.
You guys probably don't have an issue with usernames, but with me, it's just like there would be other platforms where my username would be just taken. I'm like, oh, I gotta
Really?
find a different variation of it. Yeah,
You
My
don't have your
thing-
decky? That's crazy.
that's why on EA, on Maple Toes.
Oh, that's right. That's true.
I have an issue. I had an issue sometimes with the Pi Guy one when I would use it.
I don't have any issues with Martin can't dance. It's pretty
Yeah,
unique.
no, you don't have issues.
I don't really
When I
have
ran the
issues.
Pi Guy
just
stuff,
gotta-
sometimes I would, but now as Conduce, like most of the time I'm fine. I think there's been like once or twice where I'm like, who the fuck has my name?
Oh, I remember when Super People came out. They said my name was a racial slur.
Yo, wait, I keep having that happen though, but
That's your actual name.
Yeah, I was like, wait, it's my name, dude.
wait, hear me out. I keep having that happen. Like it's been like 2 or 3 times now. I'm trying to make an account on games. I'll put con_dulce, and it'll say the bad part isn't the underscore, isn't the dulce, it's the con. Like that's got to be a slur in some sort of language because they
Yeah.
keep blocking me. I'm like, what the
They're
fuck
like,
is
oh,
this?
this is too close to the word "come."
What was it? I think it was a Street Fighter. Street Fighter didn't let me do it, and I think it was with maybe Dragon's Dogma. Was it Capcom games? Wait a second. Capcom. Capcom's the ones that's not letting me do this shit. I hope Capcom gets AIDS.
The way I got around with mine, I wrote my first name backwards, and it worked. It was
Right.
fucking stupid.
Yeah, I mean, that's the issue with making all these accounts. You just gotta go around the restrictions, people taking them, and just
Yeah, you're fighting
Like, oh, my
restrictions.
name's
You're
this.
fighting somebody has your name already. You're fighting the game thinking that some random part of your name is all of a sudden racist, even though it's just like
It's just
And
my
now with,
name.
like Discord and stuff, they're letting you put like the hashtag and then like 4 numbers after that, so you can just have
Yeah.
whatever name you want, but it's just different like variation code you got to give your friend.
You guys remember your
so
tag?
they can add you.
I don't remember.
Mine's custom. Mine's just 1111.
Oh, I didn't do a custom. Mine was 0320. Oh, but
I don't know.
the only other issue I guess I have is like sometimes my name is too long, and it'll say Martin can't dink.
Oh yeah, your name. But your name is actually really long for
Yeah, it's
like
long. Yeah,
certain
kinda.
games.
Yeah, it could be long sometimes. I think I think BattleNet's the one that.
What is
pisses me
your?
off.
How many characters do you have? Was it Martine
16?
is
17?
6? Martine is 6. The Kant is another 10. or puts it up to 10. So yeah, so
Dance.
dance.
16.
The thing that a
15.
lot of the times, what is the character? They normally pick anywhere from 12 to 16. I think is the character limit for certain things.
M
Right?
A R T MARTINCANTDANC. Yeah, 15.
Yeah, so I'd say somewhere like I think the sweet spot of like most usernames is
It's like
12 to
12.
16.
Yeah.
It's if it's on the long side, it's 16. If it's on the shorter side, it's 12.
Yeah.
I hate whenever they let you have less than that, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this shit?
Like fucking Battle.net. Like I said, my one on Battle.net is Martine Can't DN.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like it's
And
like
that's only
11.
12.
I think it's 12. Yeah.
That's 12, yeah, which is fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Why? Just let me have the long ass usernames. Your scoreboard. Can we also talk about something? Scoreboards nowadays suck shit, and it's related to games not wanting to tell people that you suck at the video game. Call of Duty
Yeah.
does this.
Yeah. Like Call of Duty nowadays.
They
Oh,
don't
yeah.
put the kills and deaths on the goddamn board anymore. Let me see both. I need to know if I'm sucking ass right now.
I need to know that if I can talk shit or not in
Back
game.
in the day, they showed you your kills, your deaths, your assists, your score, and then sometimes, depending on the Call of Duty, depending on which one it was, they'd show you your actual KD. It'd be like point whatever. Not everyone,
Yeah.
because some of them were just a
Yeah.
little bit older
Oh,
that
I
they didn't
miss-
hear the feature yet, and then they added it.
I
That
miss
feature was
having the
still good, though.
KD.
Then they
on the
realized.
scoreboard.
Yeah.
But then people felt like, oh, I suck at the game. Like, just get better. You're learning. You're learning. It's okay that you're getting your shit stomped in right now. But it felt good when you saw, like, you went from a 1 KD to being like, oh, I'm getting, like, a consistent 2+ KD on games. Like, you felt good.
Yeah. I used to be a pretty good. I would reset my stats on purpose so I can get a 4.0 KD and a plus.
I would reset mine on Black Ops 2 a lot. Like, I would be like, I'm doing a full reset. I've reset my account a couple times on Black Ops 2.
Me
I'll
too.
just reset back to, like, whatever thing I'm running.
For which game? I'm pretty sure I did Black Ops 1 all the time.
Yeah, but you'd reset it and then but it was also nice to see your KD. Like I liked looking and knowing how good of a player I am in that game. Why are you restricting this information from the game? Because some people suck dick. Who cares? They'll get better. They'll put them in the lobbies where they can actually get a couple kills.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, man. And let me know so I can become stronger.
Hear me out. I feel like when you were a kid, you would get your shit stomped by the people that were older than you playing the game sometimes. And you'd be like, oh man. But when you got a good couple kills, it felt good to see your fucking shit doing well.
Back when like party chat didn't exist, or like it did exist, but like people would use game chat more often.
Yeah.
And people would praise you. Oh my god.
They'd be like, oh man, you're fucking good, man. And like you went
Yeah,
from
I
like
would
that
nut,
one game
bro.
you got your shit stomped, and then everybody else was like, man, this guy's a fucking like godsend.
Yeah.
There's
good.
clips of Nick A30 playing Call of Duty recently.
Oh god.
And he's going into lobbies. He's like, "Hey, are you guys family friendly?"
Oh
love
yeah,
when
they say
they-
the N-word.
Immediately just saying slurs. And at the end of the game, it'd be like, GG, good game, guys. Good luck on your next ones and have a great rest of your day. And like, they just
Yeah.
immediately just say a bunch of slurs afterwards
Okay,
that
hear
I
me
can't
out.
repeat.
This is the other thing that's my pet peeve with video games,
What's that?
specifically Call of Duty. Bring back the same goddamn lobby every match. Let me face the same people. Let me shit stomp that
Oh,
one
you want a
dude that kicked my
rematch?
ass.
You want a rematch?
Yeah, give me the rematch, baby. Give me the goddamn rematch. If I wanted to leave and to go face other people, I would have done it.
Yeah,
Dude,
sometimes you
okay,
just gotta prove something.
You couldn't do
You
that,
do,
but
though.
there were times when you're like in a full stack and you play against another full stack and it's late at night and no one else is on and you play them again
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
And
felt
that
good,
felt
though.
good when you would stomp them the next time.
Yes,
Or like let's say you
when
get
they
your
beat
shit
you
rocked.
the first time. You guys
Yeah.
get your shit rocked and you get your get back. It was the greatest feeling. Oh my
best dude, it's better than sex.
You
It
lock
was
in
great.
like no other though.
Yeah, you
just,
locked
like,
the
tapped
fuck in.
god. You adjust your class. You're whipping out the ump with the fucking.
Just sitting up straight.
Yo,
You're just
please.
Yeah,
like,
you're like
You're
with the
gamer
controller.
position.
Yeah.
Headset's like actually in the correct position now. You're not just fucking.
You're not like this with your like your phone.
Yeah, you're not saying you're ready.
Yeah, bro.
You're like, if you play
I'm
claw,
breaking out my
you're
try-hard
if
class.
you play claw, you're actually playing claw now instead of holding the control or whatever. If you had the paddles, your fingers were on the right thing. You were ready to fucking.
You
run.
whip out the Mountain Dew, you get the Doritos, you make sure they're clean, your fingers are clean, and then you
Your
play.
fingers are clean. There's no more Dorito dust, so
Yeah,
you're
you-
not playing with dust too. You know, like you play like this because like, oh, I can't use these two fingers, so I just say some fucking Doritos. Nah, those fingers wiped off. You're ready.
You wiped off these fingers. You wiped them off.
It felt good.
You didn't use the edge of your
Bring-
thumb for the stick, bro. You're
Yeah.
good.
No, yeah. The thing that like that was what made the game fun.
Yeah.
Now, did you sometimes leave the lobby because you're like, oh, that one dude played like a little bitch. He kept this camping. You don't want to play against him again. Like, yeah, you. But I leave the lobby. I decide that I don't want to play against these guys anymore.
Yeah.
Not you.
But if you go back and play an older Call of Duty nowadays, that's all you get. You get one lobby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
but
whole
because the
time.
fucking lobbies are dead. But
Yeah.
Well, unless you play on
Like-
plutonium, there's a lot of people on plutonium, but
yeah, it's just like I don't know. It's just sad to see that the lobbies changed to being like every match is a different set of people.
Yeah.
Like I liked that. It was competitive. It felt good. You'd had your
It's 'cause-
rival, or when the teams would swap, your rival was on your team now, and now you're trying to get more kills than him. You're talking shit.
It's because back then you would queue for like one game mode and one game mode only, and now that's just like a pool of game modes that just throws you in. Like one time
Yeah.
you play team deathmatch, next game is domination, so it just changes up.
As much as I like doing different game modes every game, I kind of miss doing that. Just queuing in and being like, I'm gonna play domination or hardpoint, where the fuck. It was kind of cool.
I was a
That
team deathmatch warrior. That's all I played.
I played a lot of.
You guys play headquarters?
Yes,
I play
a
now.
lot of headquarters.
Playing now. Well,
I
like I
played
don't
a
really play COD as
lot
much, but
of headquarters back in the day. I used to love headquarters.
Headquarters is one of those games where you could like legit pull off over 100 kills.
Yes,
those
and
games
that's
went
why
long.
I would play headquarters because you'd have those monsters matches. It felt good though playing headquarters as well when you're like the last dude standing holding that bitch off and you're like I'm fighting
Yeah.
off 400 dudes.
Yeah.
I pull some
Man.
nasty shit in COD nowadays. But like I don't play COD enough to like, justify.
It doesn't have that same feeling, and I feel like a lot of it stems from the things I just mentioned. In a
Yeah.
sense, I know that people don't use game chat as often nowadays. People use it sometimes, but it doesn't feel the same.
No.
I feel like if they brought back like you're staying in the same lobby unless you back out yourself, like a few other things like that, you can bring back that old feeling. It doesn't feel like a COD now feels like you're playing by yourself instead of playing with the community.
Yeah. You're just playing by yourself. Yeah. That's how I feel.
Even when you're playing or you're playing with your friends, but you're not playing with the community.
Yeah.
Like I'm playing with the boys. I'm not playing against other people. I'm not playing with them. Like they're just some means to an end versus like feeling like, oh, I actually beat this.
Everybody
guy.
feels like an NPC.
Yeah.
Everybody that's not
Mm.
you or your friends that they're an NPC.
Versus back in the day. Oh my god, remember back in the day too, it wasn't just that you would beat them or you would lose, you get your shit stomped. You could talk shit between rounds.
Mhm.
Oh my god. I think you can still do it. But like that pre-game lobby or the post-game lobby, you were talking hella shit nonstop. The things that were said were vile, but it was fucking hilarious and it was great.
Yeah, the pregame lobbies went hard, bro.
Pre-game
Oh my
lobbies went
God.
hard, but the post-game lobbies went hard too, though.
Yeah.
Well, pre-game, post-game was the same exact thing if it was the same people you're playing against. But you know what I'm talking
But
about.
the post game like
in
resets as soon as you're
between.
done. Yeah.
Yeah, that in between was so good. Then you're voting on the maps. You'd be voting to skip the vetoes,
Oh, voting the
or
map
you'd
was
vote
good,
like
too.
I think Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 had that perfect. Like you would do the 1-2. You play the map you just played, go to another map, or just roll it to like
Yeah.
give me a different
Oh
option.
yeah, I had a random option. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, let me do that. Bring that stuff back too. How did we lose features? How did we not vote?
Oh, you
skip a
lose
map?
features.
Like we're legitimately
Paying $70
losing-
for losing features.
literally
Yeah.
though. Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1, they had that. The other Call of Duties had it as well, where you could skip a map. Halo had it as well. You could skip a map. Halo 3 had that you could skip maps. You didn't want to play that map, you vetoed it.
That was such a good
It was such a
addition.
good feature.
Yeah.
I like COD's feature better instead of vetoing. Like you vote like, oh, do we all want to play here? Do you want to play there? Do you want to like roll the next couple maps? So sometimes you'd be like, man, I really hate that map. You just roll another one. But I guarantee you, that was a good part too, because like you've been like, oh, I don't want to play that map. You vote no on one, and you see like 4 people like, oh man, I really hate that fucking map too. Like instead now it's like, oh, you queue like half the time you're playing Call of Duty, you're queuing straight up into the map, and you're finding out where you're going as you're loading.
Yeah.
Versus like, what was it? Like if I guarantee if they would have had that old system, instead of us being like, oh, back out, that map sucks ass, we'd be like, oh, vote to skip. I don't want to play that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like every
It
time
would
we
be
played
very
that fucking
apparent.
yeah.
When
What was
you
it that the border crossing map, whatever the fuck it is, on Modern Warfare 2?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That I guarantee you that map would have been. skipped every single
Oh, in
time
the new
people
Modern
could-
Warfare 2. I thought you meant the old
Yeah.
one. Okay.
No. But nowadays you just
Yeah, in the
back
old
out.
one, it's like you're going against like, do you want terminal or do you want a state? And then like the answer would be very clear.
Yeah.
Like what you would want.
Everybody wants fucking terminal in that
Yeah.
situation.
The state's good too, but
State.
Terminal's way better.
The state's not. The state's okay.
It's good. It's better than like in Modern Warfare 2. It's better than like. Oh shit.
Don't glaze the state right now. Estate's not a bad map, but it's not a good map.
I'm not glazing. I'm just saying it's better than like. Well, I'm not saying it's like in those kind of situations. I feel like more people would do Terminal, but I feel like there's still some people that would pick a state. You know?
One of my favorite maps was what's the one with like the scrapyard, or was it like the half planes and all that shit? Like the
I think that is
there's-
Scrapyard. Yeah.
Yeah, scrapyard's fucking
Scrapyard's
straight
good.
Yes, I love that map.
Yeah, Scrapyard's good.
Terminal's definitely best map for the Rust. Terminal or Rust manual. Rust. The only
Oh,
good
fucking
thing for
Derail. I
Rust-
hated Derail.
Derail. Okay.
Derail's dog
yeah,
shit.
B-rolls. Yeah, that map was
What's-
too big.
What's the snowy map?
That was Derail.
B-roll is snowy.
I like snowy.
That was the worst
Derail?
snow map ever.
Derail.
B-roll
No,
sucked,
okay,
yeah.
no.
Array
You
was
know,
good from Black Ops
You mean
1.
like Derail? I actually liked Derail.
I didn't like
as a
Derail
map.
at all.
That's the one with like the train in the middle where it's just
Yeah.
kind
Yeah,
of
looking
like
at this. I like
Big
this map.
ass open area on the
Train
right, and then
tracks.
train
Oh, okay.
left, and the building in the middle.
Wait, no, Rust.
there's like
Rust
a little tunnel under the train.
Yeah.
I feel like Rust is a map for Modern Warfare 2 that is a classic.
Oh, there's sub base.
but
Sub base
it's-
was okay too.
Rust sucked ass as an actual map for multiplayer.
Yeah,
Rust
yes.
was great for 1v1s,
That's it.
for free-for-alls.
Yeah.
If you're doing free-for-alls, but with a small group of your friends. You're not doing a free-for-all with like 18 people on Rust. You're doing a free-for-all with like up to like 4 people, quick scopes only, best man wins. Interventions. No, none of that Barrett shit. Get that shit out of here. You use the Barrett, you're a loser. Stop.
Yeah. If you use the bear, the only reason you should be using the bear is if you're trying to get gold. That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Or diamond
what
on
was
your
it
guns or
gold?
whatever.
It was autumn back then, or
No, it's gold.
no, it wasn't. They didn't have gold in Modern Warfare 2.
What?
They didn't have gold in Modern Warfare 2.
No, they didn't.
It was
Oh,
250.
yes.
Because
Yes.
everybody would use red tiger, blue
Red
tiger.
tiger,
those
blue
were the two.
tiger.
Red
Yeah.
Tiger, Blue Tiger, and then Autumn was
Yeah,
like 250
that's true, that's
headshots.
true,
But I
that's true,
think
that's
was it Blue Tiger was like 75, and then like Red Tiger was like 150 or something like that.
I don't remember the numbers. I
It
can't
was
remember that
headshots.
far.
It was all headshots.
Yeah.
Thinking about it now, that wasn't even that many headshots.
No, there
No.
weren't that many. But like,
Considering how many games you actually played,
bro.
it's
yeah.
crazy. You
But
get that
compared
in-
to like nowadays you need like 1,000 kills. You know what the fuck is this shit? Back then it was like get 100 headshots, baby. You get
challenges were
skins.
nothing.
Never one picking Battlefield 3.
Yep.
Yes, that we've talked about before.
that's Rush. We
I
talked
feel
about that before.
But yeah, Black Ops 2 I miss so much. I wish I could play Black Ops 2. That map, I don't remember half the names of the maps in that game, but I don't think there was like too many bad maps on Black Ops 2. But the game just
Like
felt crisp.
hijack, there's
Hijack
raid,
was fun. Raid was good. Yes.
mansion house.
Yes, Raid is a solid map.
I need to look up the
You-
maps. Hold on.
Even standoff is pretty good.
Nuketown 2025. Nuketown was always a controversy. Some people
It
loved
is.
it. Some people hated it.
I think Nuketown has its place. I don't want to play it nonstop, but it's fine.
Raid was the best map.
Raid was good. Yemen was a decent map.
Uh,
Slums is good. I think Slums is good.
Slums is
Yeah,
hit or miss
Slums-
for me.
Detour was okay. Plaza,
Plaza was cool because like that was when it was the first DLC, right?
No, it wasn't. I think
No?
that was with base game. Plaza was
Plaza base
Plaza was
game.
weird. Yeah, because that was in
Oh.
a that was a story mission. Story.
Oh yeah, no, I remember now. I'm
Story
thinking of
mission.
something else. But I do remember like
Plaza
some
was a
good
night
moments.
map.
No map.
but yeah. Mirage? What is this? Mirage. I know this map now. Some of the DLC maps were okay, but Black Ops 2, for the most part, had good maps. But I think Black Ops 2 excelled in having some of the best gun balance.
I think Black Ops 1 probably had the best maps.
I'll
I didn't.
I'll concede that. I'm not against it.
I think
Well,
it
I
had the
think that
best
Black
I
Ops
maps.
like
Me?
WMD. WMD was okay actually.
I love WMD. I love WMD. Nuketown Original was good,
Was.
but like I said, controversy. Some people loved it, some people hated it. Summit,
I don't even think
very
Nuketown-
good. Firing Range, very good.
Firing
Grid,
Range is a solid map.
very
I would
good.
say
Firing Range is-
I
yeah.
think Firing Range is probably one of the best maps.
It's the best
for a
map.
Call of
Yeah,
Duty.
I think so. Jungle.
It's one of the
Well,
best.
just all of Call of Duty.
Oh.
That's just top
Yeah,
three,
that's what I'm saying.
probably.
I think it's like probably up there. Like I think like if you're talking about like top 3 Call of Duty maps, that's one of them, and then like Terminal's another one. Terminal's just it's there. Like you like I think if you don't like Terminal, it's more of an issue with you than the map.
Oh,
I don't think I know anybody that
I hated this
it.
map, but it's actually not that bad. Cracked.
Correct.
Radiation was
Call-
a banger too. Radiation was good. Cracked was like the broken down place, and I think it's Haiti actually.
Crap.
Which what was this one?
Black Ops 1. It's
This
like
is
a,
COD
it's like a,
Is this a COD? This is a COD 4 map, isn't it?
no, it's Black Ops 1.
I
It's like
remember
like the whole
Yeah.
area is like completely destroyed. All the buildings are destroyed, and
this. Yeah, I remember
a
this.
lot of rubble everywhere. Honestly, that map, I hated it when I was growing up, but I like it now.
I'm kind of indifferent on this map.
Radiation was also very good. I like Radiation a lot.
That's not a super good map, but I like Afghan.
Black Ops 1?
Oh, the plane map.
Or talking about
No,
Modern Warfare 2.
Modern
Modern
Yeah,
Warfare 2.
I like that map. I like that map.
Oh, I did like Radiation. I did like Radiation.
Radiation was good. I
What
like
would you guys
Radiation.
put if we have? Let's say we're
Oh, we
going
should
on,
do
like,
a
top 3
fucking
maps.
Tier list.
tier list.
We should,
Yeah.
I want your list of like Modern Warfare maps. Yeah, there were Modern Warfare 2, like the original's issue was that a lot of the maps had areas where you could just spawn kill like the entire other team.
Yeah, there's a lot of spawn
That was
killing in
the
that
issue
game.
with Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah. Getting noob
Like, so
tube
that's
with
why
like
like
one man army
Afghan was
bitches.
fucking ridiculous. I think the most egregious Skid Row. Looking at Skid Row again, that's a really good. It's an
That's a
interesting
good
map. I
map.
wouldn't say it's really good. There's some issues with it, but like it's a decent map. But the main issue is Wasteland. Wasteland
Hated
used to
Wasteland.
be fucking. That shit sucked dick. If you played Wasteland versus people and they had the kill streaks going already, you might as well leave the lobby.
Did you see the Did you see
Yeah.
the fastest nuke ever? I think on
It's on
Wasteland.
that map.
It's on that map because the
It's
guy
on that
literally
map
just
because
sat.
That map sucks ass.
Guys, one man army has a grenade launcher on his M4, shoots it in the air, gets like 6 kills. He shoots again, another 6 kills. Reloads one man army, gets it again, shoots again, 6 kills, and he gets a fucking nuke in like 30 seconds.
Add it to Nuketown rather than reskill every time. The issue with adding to Nuketown is that people love Nuketown. Like the people that love Nuketown just love it for what it is.
They don't
And so
want to change.
If
They
they
don't
did
want to change their
anything
baby.
beyond reskinning it, it would be annoying.
Yeah.
It would be like if they added Rust and then changed it. Like people would be pissed.
Yeah, I know. That was the closest thing to Rust we had for like a Treyarch game.
Yeah.
It was just Nuketown.
Yeah.
Which is way bigger than Rust, but
It's fucking huge in comparison. But it's a decent 1v1 map.
Yeah, I think
Rust
it's
is
Nuketown
better
is
just because
good.
it's out in the open. You're not hiding in Rust.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Like there's certain spots you can attempt to, but you're not hiding.
Yeah.
Like you know, like he's either up top or he's down below with you. He's at the top trying to fucking 360 no scope you, or he's fucking down below like fighting you.
I wanted to be a pro like quick scoper and like trick shotter when I was a kid.
Man, 3 maps.
There was this one guy I used to hang out with like back then. I met him online. His name was like Grim, and he made his own shot, and I learned it. And
Man, I want Modern Warfare 3.
yeah, it's just
When was the original Modern Warfare?
awkward.
Here we go.
thinking back at it, because I used to be pretty good on the sticks.
I think Modern Warfare 3 was good because they had the Modern Warfare 3 was made the 1v1 to 2v2s and the 3v3 maps.
Oh yeah.
I never wanted to be a pro quickscoper, but I did have my short stint of doing like game battling and stuff with a friend. Modern Warfare 3 maps.
I used to upload videos of just like me pub stopping lobbies. Like I have one way back then. I think I had like 91 kills and like 4 deaths in one game.
Jesus Christ.
Underground on Modern Warfare 3. I love that map.
Underground 1 Warfare 3.
It's the one you're fighting like the train station.
Hold
The
on.
small subway area. Modern Warfare 3 had some okay maps. It wasn't anything too crazy. Can I look by game? Oh hell yeah! Here we go. I got a website where I can look by game.
Oh, I remember this one.
God.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 3 maps weren't all that crazy. There's like,
They
know,
were okay, but there was nothing great that really came out of that.
Closest thing to Rust for Modern Warfare 3 was Dune or Dome.
Dome. Yeah. That's like the only one that like I remember very well.
Yeah, I think that was the 1v1 map if there was one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until they added the actual 1v1 maps later on.
Yeah,
We
I
got the
barely remember
Black
these
Ops-
maps, dude. I barely
Wait,
remember them.
Black Ops? No, Modern Warfare 2 maps or the Modern Warfare 1? COD 4? Is it COD 4?
What?
Not Kill House. Fuck is the map I'm thinking of? Wait a second. What was a cool map on COD 4?
What does it look like?
Crash. Crash. I like Crash.
Oh, that's Modern Warfare, right?
Yes, COD 4.
Yeah.
I think Crash is a solid map.
That's the one with the plane in the middle or the helicopter?
Yes, the Chinook.
Yeah.
They added it to a lot of other CODs afterwards. Like it kept
They
making
have
its
it on the
comeback.
first Modern Warfare.
Remember the DLC map Creek
From Modern Warfare.
COD 4?
I actually
I
didn't get the
didn't play COD 4. I played COD 4 way later.
I played COD 4 at the time, but I didn't play I didn't get the DLCs.
Yeah, I didn't get them either.
Well, Modern Warfare 2 had this one DLC called it's called like oil or it was
I
like
know
a
you're talking about.
big fucking map.
That map sucked
Oil rig
ass. Yes.
something.
Fuel.
Yeah, that map
That one sucked.
sucked.
It was just
dick.
big, open, and the thing is that back then you didn't have the huge player counts and the game was slower, so it took fucking forever to find people sometimes. Holy shit. Strike was a good map though. Looking at Strike. I think Strike's a solid one. Trailer Park was okay. Vacant's a good map. Sort of. If you like close quarters maps, Vacant's not bad.
Oh, I
Overgrown was
don't
a
remember
sniping map,
Vacant
for
very
sure.
well.
Overgrown was a sniping map. Carnival was okay.
Yeah, it was. Carnival was alright.
Carnival was a DLC for
Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember seeing that. I was like, this looks like a great zombie map.
Black Ops. I think Infinite? No, Advanced Warfare had some solid maps.
I don't remember Fuel. I didn't play Advanced Warfare or Infinite Warfare. I didn't care for those.
I didn't play Infinite Warfare. Advanced Warfare, I know a lot of people fucking hated it. I liked it.
Yeah, I couldn't get used to the jetpack shit.
I think that it had the perfect balance of jetpack, but also not being like the fucking like wall running and all that shit. Because you only went up, left, or right, and then or back down. Like it wasn't like you're not wall running, you're not doing anything too crazy with it. So it was like a more basic one.
I think Titanfall was very popular at the time, right? And then that's why they were like, "Oh,
Titanfall is
do
the
that."
reason that they started adding
yeah.
all the wall running and all that shit. That was like their response.
Yep. They're like, "Let's do that."
Titanfall was very solid.
Yeah, good game.
I think Titanfall 1 just didn't have the content, and then Titanfall 2, people just didn't remember Titanfall 1 that fondly, in a sense. Like in the public
Well, no,
eye.
Titanfall
Like,
2, they stopped updating it, so it's just the same game.
Yeah. No, but I mean, like, in the sense that Titanfall 2 didn't pop off as much as it could have, because I think a lot of people had a sour taste in their mouth from Titanfall 1. I like Titanfall 2. I think it's a very good game. They did stop updating it, especially after Apex. But Titanfall 2's campaign, very solid. Titanfall 2 multiplayer, very fun. But nowadays, it would be almost impossible to get into if you're not familiar with the game, just because
It's hard.
It's
hard.
in Titanfall is just too fucking ridiculously fast for pilots, and then the Titan combat, the people are just gonna know the matchups better than you.
Yeah, you're gonna get your shit rocked for like at least an hour or two.
Yeah.
Until you start getting kills, and you're like, okay, I'm getting this.
It just takes longer to learn the flow of it.
Yeah.
I think it's just because of the speed. Because people that play Titanfall play that shit like they're on fucking Adderall.
If you like Apex, you'll like Titanfall. So.
Yeah, but it just be ready for the faster.
It's faster than Apex. Yeah.
By a long shot. It's crazy to like think about like how much faster Titanfall is than Apex, even though it's the older game.
Yeah. But I think that's the point. It's like Titanfall 2 doesn't really cater to casuals. It's just like those crackheads that want to like go fast and eat ass, you know?
Literally. Sometimes you need a game like that where it's like, give me those fucking Adderall junkies and let me fight them. You know, the game that was like cool in concept, but then it was sort of like you had to deal with that shit with Splitgate.
Oh yeah, Splitgate. I wanted to
Splitgate
play
was
it,
cool.
but never did.
I played it a good amount. Let me see how many hours. Splitgate was cool until people like started like actually taking like Adderall and doing like some crazy fucking things, and like you'd basically need like a fucking master's degree in knowing how to set up portals properly and like SP and like knowing where to put shit for that game.
So like it became like less casual and more competitive.
Yes, I have 36 hours in Splitgate. It became very comp in the sense of, and the thing is that too, that Splitgate hit a certain tingle though of where Halo wasn't in a good spot at the time.
Yeah, I remember. It felt like
Halo
Halo,
Infinite
right?
wasn't
The
out.
shooting.
Yeah, it felt like a Halo game, so it's good.
Mm-hmm. Man, I'm reminiscing again. I'm starting to feel nostalgic, baby.
Yeah, like you did for DVD yesterday.
Yeah, like I did for DVD.
I did not for a second believe you were gonna play DVD. The only thing was I did was I
I
took a
didn't
screenshot
think
and
you
I
would
at
quit
Marty.
League either. To be fair,
Marty thought it for 2 seconds and he's like, "No, that's bullshit."
I tried playing into it. I was like, let me see if I can trick anybody.
I didn't believe it because I know how much you hate current DVD compared to what it was.
Yeah, it sucks.
DVD
I
would
hate
have to
DVD.
release like a fucking like what Fortnite did with the year.
Yeah, it needs to be like
going
day
back.
one DVD, and then I'll enjoy it again.
Yeah, you're not gonna do
oh,
that
like a
shit.
revert. That would
Yeah,
be
and they
funny.
need to
Yeah.
revert like literally everything, and then I'll play it again. But okay, to be fair, I played a lot of it after they changed everything, but then it just wasn't the same. I didn't like it anymore.
I
Yeah,
feel
it's
you.
not the same anymore.
That's how it would feel with certain seasons of League. Like certain seasons of League felt less fun than others.
Yeah, I agree with that. Right now, it's okay.
I think League is in a
Okay. Okay, spot.
it's okay. It's an okay spot.
Yeah, like I
It's
said.
not as good as it could be, but it's not as bad as it's been.
Yeah, there's definitely been worse seasons, but this one's not that bad. This one's okay.
No. I
Like
think getting
whenever I
rid of
watch
the
you play, it
mythics
looks fine.
getting rid of the mythics helped because mythics were a very large part of it, and having to understand part of the issue with mythic is that you always have to understand the synergy of certain items. Obviously, you're not going to build like one crit item and then go into like something that doesn't do crit and then build like some random shit and like you build like jack shit for crit. But it forced you into like a certain like I'm going to build this mythic for whatever, and then I have to build around that.
Yeah.
It was definitely like
I think they were just trying to make it simpler because they always try to do this. They always try to make the game simpler, but at the same time they're not because they keep adding new shit.
they can't because
It's too
the
much
issue
already.
fucking Riot keeps doing these goddamn 3-hit passes or 4-hit passes or the fucking passes. The creeps scaling creep scaling. What you know what I'm talking about?
The what?
Power creep. Oh my god, I couldn't remember what the fuck it was called for a second. The power creep in League is fucking crazy.
Oh yeah.
Like I still find it funny every time that people point out when somebody's passive has more words in it than Nasus' entire kit.
Yeah.
They always compare it to Nasus. That man's kit is doesn't have a lot of words.
Nope.
Build mythic and then rush forward.
And then you look at Hui and he has like a fucking dissertation
has
on how to play
10
his
goddamn
character.
abilities. I still don't understand it all. I sort of understand it, but I haven't played him.
Yeah, bro, it's like a
If
fucking
I played
thesis.
him, I'm sure I'd understand it, but like playing against him, I don't know what he's gonna do.
Yeah. I still don't fucking get what he does. I don't know what half the champions do anymore. Well, okay, I know like everything except from after. I think until Yone, everything until Yone, I kind of get. Everything after that, I don't really know.
I understand it all in the sense that I have to because I ranked
You
it. So
rank grade, yeah. So you have to.
I don't have the choice to not. Because there's 150 different champions, 4 different skills minimum each. Yes.
Yep.
Every champion has a minimum of 4 skills plus a passive, and then you have to understand their role in the game, and you have to understand. The issue too is like even if you pick like I'm gonna learn 3 champions, that's a minimum of 3 skill sets you have to learn. Plus every variation of item builds that you would do versus different team comps and what works well with your champion. It's a pain in the ass.
Dude, there's not enough time in the day in your lifetime to even just do that.
You would have to know certain items. Like if you tell me Infinity Edge, I already know that like off rip what that is. But if you tell somebody that hasn't played League before or build this, they wouldn't know why.
Yeah.
I think like League is a hard game to get into. Like I think like other games that have been around, like not like Overwatch. I think is like a game that's like hard to get into, but it's not as hard in the sense like you just have to know your character's abilities, or like even Apex, right? Like Apex, you just have to know your character's abilities and then guns.
You
The
don't.
attachments in Apex are simple. Like you just go up in color.
Yeah, and the
White,
attachments don't
blue,
really do
purple.
anything crazy. They just kind of make your
Yeah, it's white, blue, purple, and then you know what sight you like on your gun.
Yeah.
Or like what's another one? What's like the other group? It's like CS. CS isn't too bad.
Yeah.
CS actually no. CS is kind of weird in the sense you got to know economy, but like it's different.
But
Like,
that's not that
you
bad
can-
because that's like the
you pick up a gun and you shoot.
yeah. That's all you need to know.
It's the same with Valo. Valo, you can learn
Valo's
like
a lot more
two
complicated,
characters.
to be honest, though.
I think yeah, Valo's complicated in its own way. I think CS economy is more complex, but like Valo is like the character abilities. It's like a mix.
It still has eco like CS.
Yeah, but the eco
Yeah.
in CS is different.
But it's similar.
So in Valorant, I think every kill is worth a flat amount. I could be wrong. No, let me look this up.
Oh yeah, R6 has hella operators too.
R6 is kind of complicated. At the end, okay, basic money for Valo is at the end of every round, you get a set amount of credits based off the results of rounds. 200 is given for a kill, and then 300 is given if you plant the spike. In CS, it's 300 for most kills, 600 for certain SMGs, 900 for shotguns, 100 for op. I think LMGs might be different as well. It might be 300. It's also like 900 if you knife them, 1500 if you Zeus them, plant money. Then you get your lose streak bonus or win streak bonus, like for either side. There's a lot that goes into CS economy, or like per kill.
So like it's just a variation of numbers that's different. That's like the
yes, but it's
the-
understanding like, oh, I'm gonna buy this to play for eco for like future rounds.
right.
Versus like, and the thing that
But the
CS
okay, I
eco
see what
goes-
you mean. I see what you mean. Like Valorant's
CS
eco is like
buy your abilities, buy a
Yeah.
gun, buy armor.
it's
Versus
light
CS
mode.
is-
Yeah.
Yeah, CS is also like, if I know the other team has money, I'm not gonna buy a helmet because they have an AK and I'm on defense. AK is a one shot regardless of helmet, so I'm not gonna buy a helmet.
Yeah.
Versus like Valo, like they may one shot you with a Vandal in the head, but for the most part, you're not eating headshots.
Yeah.
I think. No, you're not playing it like in that sense. This is different. I think both of them are probably, if I had to say, equal in terms of difficulty. Maybe CS a little bit more.
I think
That's something
Valorant's
extra.
harder, to be honest.
I think Valorant's getting harder, but more in the sense that they're having more champions.
That's
the
the
more
reason,
characters they
yeah.
had, the harder it's gonna get.
Yeah.
I think base Valo, CS is harder. Valo with the more characters, it's gonna become harder in the sense you got to learn like 4 abilities per character and know what they're gonna do to you.
Yeah, that's literally the only reason why I think it's harder because of the champions.
Power creep. It's a power creep.
Power creep.
CS doesn't have that. Well, CS also has like your lineups and shit as well, but Valo has lineups, so it's like those are like think of the same.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy to see like power creep in games because even looking at like Siege, like who mentioned Siege?
Nick.
Nick, yeah, mentioning Siege, like Siege's power creep. Like if you look at like the kits of like characters from back in the day, they're very different than like fucking some of the abilities people get nowadays.
Yeah,
But
man.
granted, Siege is also not too bad in the sense that everybody only has like one ability, and then they're either a 3-speed, 1-speed, or 2-speed, and then they get their guns, and that's pretty much it. Some abilities are aids, but you only have to learn one ability per character, so it's not too bad. I don't know, that's the way I do that.
Yeah, man. Let's just never play shooters again.
You know, you can hop on the grind as soon as stream's over.
You're not gonna play a shooter. You're gonna play League.
Now I play Siege.
Oh right, you've been playing Siege too. I'm sorry.
I play shooters still. What are you talking about?
Uh-huh.
I want like another like. We need more co-op games, but like co-op story. I'm gonna play Wildlands, and I'm still playing Borderlands with the guys. So I'm doing Wildlands soon too. Like we need more games like that. Let me do like my open world exploring with the boys, like 4-man campaign. Like we're beating down the cartel or some shit.
Can't you do that? Literally Far Cry.
Yeah, Far Cry is only 2 players.
Oh, it is, huh? Yeah.
Let me bring me and 3 of my boys. Let's go invade an island. I don't know. Yeah.
GTA when that comes out.
Yeah, GTA. I think
They're gonna do story multiplayer, right? In the new one?
are they?
I think so. I
Oh,
think I
that
read
would be
something about
cool.
that.
I don't know if that's true or not.
I'm not sure if that's 100%
like,
true.
I don't know.
It's a
I
little
would
too
believe
early to
it.
confirm.
But I
think.
would see. I wouldn't.
Yeah, but people
Yeah.
always speculate some crazy shit for GTA, and then we'll never know. We're gonna find out when they do it. Because even when GTA 5 was coming out, people had some crazy speculations on shit.
People put up videos like every day of like new GTA news is dropped, rumors,
Okay.
leaks, all this stuff, and it's like the game's 2 years away.
Red Dead 2 has a
Like-
co-op story.
Yeah, but it's not the campaign.
It's not the same campaign as Red Dead 2
So,
single,
I
but
don't.
they could do something like that, and that'd be cool.
Yeah, but GTA 5 had the story as well that you could do co-op. There's all those DLCs. Some of them have story missions
Really?
in them, and you do a story together. Yes.
I just remember heists. That's it.
Yeah, the heist had a story.
No, it's a small one.
The Doomsday heist didn't have a small story.
That
were
was a big
stopping
one.
Yeah, the Doomsday heist. You were stopping like a dude that was gonna have his AI control the world. So I think like GTA had similar stuff.
Yeah.
The original ones, it wasn't like a super connected story, but like you worked with like the different people between the different things, and that's how you made your connections to do the next heist. But yeah, I think that. But yeah, Red Dead definitely had its own thing going. Red Dead 2.
Oh no, I'm being optimistic because I would like that.
It would be cool,
Yeah, that'd be
but I
definitely
don't believe them.
different.
They're gonna promise story DLC. This I can promise you. This is what's gonna happen right now. They're gonna promise us GTA 6 single player story DLC. Online's gonna pop off again. They're gonna abandon the single player DLC. Only do DLC for online, and then we're gonna play that every once in a while whenever the shit drops. So it happens every time.
Happened
I think they
Overwatch.
promised Red Dead 2 online story stuff or single player story stuff, and they never dropped it. I can be wrong.
I'm still waiting
Same
for
shit.
Overwatch 2 PVE, man.
I could not care less about it. I
They
was not gonna play that even if it came out.
I was.
To be fair, I was super excited for that. That
I was
actually looks
too.
really cool.
Yeah.
They promised you skill trees and all that shit, and that was gonna be cool. And then Overwatch was like, haha.
I just play it for the PvP experience.
That's fair.
Experience.
But hear me out.
The
Yeah.
cancer.
Like-
yeah. You're
Yeah.
busting a
I
Tim.
love. No, I'm different though because whenever League does their separate game modes, I try them all out.
That's true. You do that.
And back in the day, here,
Yeah, no, I'm saying I
don't know.
wouldn't play it. I would still play it, but not as often as.
No, I mean, how often are you gonna do Overwatch? You're gonna beat it once and you're gonna be done.
Yeah.
Like, you're not
But
gonna
I
go
mean,
back.
it was cool to
That's
beat
the fun
once.
Yeah. You know, like when you would do like the Star Guardian game mode or like I think it was Star Guardian, so the Odyssey ones and stuff like that, when League would actually do cool events for their shit back in the day. Remember that stuff? Remember they had like the fancy
We talked about
game
this
mode?
last week, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still pissed about this. Never gonna let it go. But I feel like Overwatch would have been something similar. Where like you did the Star Guardian stuff with friends on League, but then like you didn't really go back and do it again like that often. Like you would do it for, like to get the event stuff, get the stuff done, and then finish the event. And then, like, you know, you just go back to your normal rank grind, you go back to the Rift, do whatever. Overwatch, it would have been the same thing. I would be like, oh, Marty, you want to just chill on some Overwatch? Like, you pick whatever character he's gonna play for the mission. You know, do some shit like that.
It did look cool when they did the reveal for the PvE stuff, but now it's just too long. It's been years.
Yeah. Well, they basically said those would be canceled, but they promised skill trees, like the different characters and all that stuff. So it would have been cool to build out like, oh, I'm gonna do my Reinhardt like this, and like it'll be different than somebody else's Reinhardt.
Yeah. I just wanted to play PVE Overwatch.
It'd be cool if they like implemented like actual lore stuff into it too, because
That's what I was
It's just a
assuming it was going to be
multiplayer right
about.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
People
like if
are-
you want Overwatch lore, you would have to like read comics and watch the animated stuff, look
Yeah.
more into it. But if they actually incorporated it into the game in the PvE mode, that would have been way cooler.
I think people would love to get like an actual look into Overwatch lore, like through a PvE type game mode, or even PvE game. Like if they did like a separate game.
Hmm.
I think one of Blizzard's biggest fumbles is Overwatch in that sense because they have all this world building and stuff that they could do in other things and they didn't do it. Because like Riot, at the bare minimum, they did a lot of like side games. They do side books and stuff like that. Granted, they closed down those programs to focus on their bigger projects, but for a while they were doing stuff to go into the lore and give people a chance.
Yeah. All right. What else we
Do you have
talking
any
about?
ADAs?
Well, did you want to do the ones that you sent?
I don't even. Now we could look at it. I didn't know if you guys read those or not.
I didn't read them completely. I just kind of skimmed.
I
And I was
read
like, oh yeah,
one
that'd be
or I
fun.
sent two.
You sent two.
Is this two different ones? It is two different ones. I didn't look to see if that was the full story or not, so I don't know if there's any updates on this.
Oh, you didn't like look it up?
No.
Let me well, I'll do mine first then, because I have the full one of mine.
I don't even know how to find these.
You just kind of look up the title.
I don't know how to look through Reddit.
Then I'll fucking do it then. Relax. All right.
What are you scared of?
Penis.
You guys ready?
You're not.
Yes.
All right. Fair warning, people who are listening, there is a trigger warning for this one. I believe this one regards along the lines of grooming. So if you don't want to listen, mute.
Yeah, mute. Do you guys have 10 seconds? We'll give you 10
when
seconds.
we're done talking about the story, I will do a double thumbs up. Okay, like this. Anyway. Oh wait, if you're listening, then it's
10 seconds.
the problem.
Yeah, 10 seconds. If somebody doesn't want to listen. If you
Okay.
want to listen about Marty getting groomed when he was younger.
Yeah.
Personal story.
This is a personal story. I uploaded this 5 days ago. Anyway, the title of this is My Girlfriend, 27 female, can't see why pedophilia disturbs me, 27 male. Oh yeah, trigger warning, pedophilia. My girlfriend started.
That was a way different. All right, before
No, but it does talk about it.
But like,
Every trigger
you
warning you
never
could think
mentioned
of.
that part.
But there's
That's
grooming.
crazy.
Grooming kind of involves pedophilia.
Yeah, but I didn't think that was going to be the level. Okay, let's run it.
Anyway, my girlfriend started having sex with her teacher, 27 male at the time, currently almost 40, at 17 years old. Though she originally told me 16 and later changed the story. They were together on and off for 8 years or so and broke up in the last year or so. She originally told me that she broke up with him because he was giving gifts to a teenage girl that they were hosting without my girlfriend's knowledge. My girlfriend said that this made her feel not special because he was doing the same things for this teenage girl that he did for my girlfriend when she was his student. I was pretty shocked that she didn't say that she felt uncomfortable because he was literally doing the exact same grooming tactics to this new girl. She seems to not understand the immense disgust that I feel towards this man because she simply disagrees that he's a groomer / pedophile. Now she wants to continue to be friends with him because he has been such an important mentor in her life and thinks I'm unreasonable because I'm very uncomfortable with that whole thing. Also, she randomly sends me pics of herself naked as a teenager and got kind of distant when I said I'm not comfortable receiving pics of a naked sexualized teenager. We've been dating for 10 months now. Everything else in the relationship is great. I love and respect and adore her very much. I have no suspicion that she'd cheat. Situation is just such a gross stain in the back of my mind, though. Literally, any thoughts or advice would be welcomed. Am I overreacting?
He's not. First of all, why are you sending him nudes from when you were younger?
Yeah, that was weird. I actually didn't read that part. I think I skimmed. I think I skipped that.
Great. Is there any updates?
On this guy, let me see. But no. As a matter of fact,
That's
no.
crazy. Sending nudes from when you were a teenager? That would be like if I had a girlfriend and I was like, hey, I'm 26 right now. You know, it'd be crazy if you saw my dick when I was 12. I'm like, what? Just because you were together with somebody doesn't mean you want to see them younger like that.
Dude was sleeping with a teenage girl 10 years younger than him. Holy shit.
Crazy.
That is crazy. Oh my god.
He's not locked up?
No. Because they continue the relationship. And she
And-
just didn't want to do she didn't want to do that. Or she said she felt not special. Apparently they're still friends or whatever.
So
That's
she would
cool.
have still been inclined to continue the relationship if he would have been loyal to her.
No.
Probably, yeah. That's crazy. That
That is.
dude, his girlfriend's fucked up in the head. I
I
don't
think-
even fully blame her though, because if she was groomed like to think like it was okay, then like I don't think it's her fault per se, but I think that like she needs to not like re-education camp, but like she needs help.
So they were together
She
for
needs-
8 years.
I think that she needs a therapist is the solution to this.
Hear me out. They were together for 8 years. They broke up because he started doing this again with another teenage girl. 8 years later. He's 27 when they started dating. 8 years from 27, 35, bro. He's 35 years old doing this again.
Oh, with somebody
He's
that's a teenager,
currently
yeah.
35 in another relationship
No,
with a high
currently it's
schooler.
40, I guess. But yeah, he was 35 when it happened, I guess.
Oh wait, no, wait. How long ago was it that his girlfriend's 27? How long ago did she talk to this guy?
Well,
When
they
she was
said that they
17,
broke
right?
up within the last few years, but they've been talking since they were 17, yeah.
Oh, she was talking when she was 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the dude that's talking to teenagers needs to be locked up, but the girlfriend needs a therapist.
No, she needs help,
to
yeah.
work through that. Yeah, I don't fully blame her because I think her issues or like her viewpoint stems from her thinking it's okay because she went through it when she was that young.
Yeah.
And I think that if you ever go on Twitter and you see like people talking about, oh, well, I did that when I was that age, it's like, yeah, you were groomed, dumbass. Like you need help.
Yeah.
Like not to blame
That's
you, not to victim blame,
Yeah,
but you need help.
because that's like lifelong. Like
Yeah,
you have
view
that
it like that.
mentality going
Yeah.
forward of just
Yeah.
like I
No, this is
can
okay because
mingle
I
with
went through it.
older men now because I know what
Yeah.
it's like and I've been taught the ways or whatever.
Yeah, it's like you were taught because you were groomed.
Not the
Like not to call her
asshole.
an actual dumbass, but like yeah.
This guy said, not the asshole. He clearly did a great job at grooming her since she can't even see it 10 years later.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
What bothers me is that she felt jealous instead of protective of this new girl he started grooming.
Well, the thing is that if she was groomed, she doesn't see anything wrong with it, and I think that person has to think differently.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I think you have to view it like from the outside as like the girlfriend, like she's not at fault. She's definitely wrong, but she's not at fault. If that makes sense.
Yeah, he has to
She's been just
try
kind of
to help
tainted.
her. Yeah.
Yeah.
He has
It's
to try
like-
to help
it's-
her.
People have different backgrounds, and you have to understand their viewpoints from their background in that sense. Like if the girlfriend was like helping him find 17-year-olds, I'd be like, yeah, no, she's definitely in the wrong for that. But if she just views it as like jealousy and like differently, like oh no, she just needs help.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, judging somebody just off of like base like surface knowledge is one thing, but if you like understand the way or why they are,
This guy
then it
clearly
would be
said
more
it,
clear that she was just like manipulated and brainwashed.
into
since she was
thinking that
young.
was okay. Yeah. Like you're saying, like if you was just like, oh yeah, my girlfriend's okay with this dude dating a 17-year-old that she used to date, like yeah, but oh man, what the hell's wrong with your girlfriend? But it's like knowing that like, oh, she also dated this guy when she was underage, so that's why she thinks this is okay. Like yeah, no, she just needs help. It's still crazy regardless though. Like this other dude needs to be like this into like federal lockup or something. I don't know where. Put him in maximum security.
Oh,
Like,
there's this comment. Sorry, go ahead, Decky. I'll wait. I'll read this
I'm
comment.
just saying, I hope he's not teaching still, or just.
Apparently,
at
he's.
least-
I think he's. I don't know. Well, it seems like he is.
It
'Cause,
sounds like he is, but
yeah.
they need
You can
to
only hope for the worst
investigate.
happening to that man.
The school needs to investigate,
Yeah.
or somebody needs to speak up.
Yeah. There's one commenter that's interesting take. You can call that grooming, but calling it pedophilia is really dumb. She was 17. That's considered sexually mature in virtually the entire world.
That person's, you know what this guy is? That person's the worst kind of right, which is like technically right about pedophilia, which is like, yeah, you're technically right.
Isn't pedophilia like technically like?
Technically,
under or
it's for
something?
prepubescent children.
Yes, technically
Yeah.
pedophilia nowadays is used as like a general term for that. There is an age
Yeah.
range where you're talking about teenagers instead. But do you want to be technically right about somebody talking to underage people? No, you don't want to technically be right about that.
No.
Like, oh yeah, technically she was legal. Technically you should be shot. Like what?
How?
I
This
don't know
guy
what the
said
term is.
there's people
Yeah.
agreeing with him. This guy says, I find it amazing how much people seem to want the girlfriend to be traumatized and are talking as if she was 7, not 17. She needs to be in therapy because she wasn't damaged by having sex with an attractive, slightly older adult at 17. Slightly older is a bit of a stretch. He was 10 years older, but whatever.
Slightly older is crazy. That man is damn near old enough to be your father.
Seems an extreme overreaction to something that is really just a pretty normal experience.
It's a fucking who. See, that dude needs to be locked up too. Okay, like, do
It
you
wouldn't
want
be
like,
a Reddit MMA if it was a normal experience.
do you want like 27-year-old dudes prowling the high schools like, oh, she's 17, she's like, not, it's not pedophilia technically, guys. Let's catch them. Like, what? This is why I say Redditors are fucking dumbasses, because it's like, even if she was 18, it's still weird that like a 27-year-old dude, like, he's like, oh, fresh out of high school, let's run it. Like, why?
I remember the fucking Cards Against Humanity card where it's just like scouting for talent at the high school graduation.
Like, literally,
Scouting
this
for
guy.
porn talent.
Huh.
I'm 10 years old and already.
But you didn't meet Ari when they were at the ripe
Hmm.
young age of 16, 17. I think you
But
guys
even
met like
pedophilia
at
aside,
19,
that's still
20.
grooming. That's still manipulating somebody for the rest of their life
Yeah.
and changing the way they think.
You're not changing
Yeah.
the way they think.
The issue isn't the age gap, it's when they started talking. If somebody has a 10-year age gap, I don't really care. Like, I might, for certain ages, I might be it's a little bit weird, but it's whatever. But if you're 30 talking to somebody that's just graduating high school, that's weird.
Yeah.
You met Art at 17, but you didn't start dating at 17, did you?
I don't think they did, because I remember they weren't dating when I met them. Because I met Dana when I was like 19. Yeah,
You
19.
dated
Yeah, it
after
was
you
when
hit
it was
18.
19.
Dana, we're talking about different.
And
I think
this is a teacher and student
this
situation.
also, yes, they were talking about like a power difference. Like, this person has power over the other person.
Yeah.
Which is like
'Cause
also
it's
like that whole, like, that was the whole issue with workplace relationships, especially during the Me Too movement. Was because people would, yeah, like, they both consenting adults probably, but does the other person also have power over the other person? Yeah, that's what makes it wrong.
In your case, you guys played video games together. Like,
Yeah, it's not like you were Arden's boss
yeah.
talking
Yeah, no,
about
this
like,
is-
hey, you want to raise? Like, no, like this is different in that sense.
Yeah.
There's
This
somebody's
is an
teacher.
authority situation where you're like forced to be around the teacher every day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you're
so
going to
this
school,
guy's
that's your
like,
teacher. You
and
think
he's
they would
using,
know better because they're older and more mature.
yeah. Because this person, they talked when she was 17. Like, I don't think, I don't know.
They started dating at 17.
Yeah, started dating at 17, which means that they were talking before then.
Yeah.
I'm always the authority. My team can vouch. I doubt that.
Oh,
I
well,
doubt that, Dana, you're walking into the fucking high schools talking about, I'm always the authority. Let me
I
find
said
these 16,
dating, but they
17-year-olds.
started having sex at 17. So
Yeah, no, that's even worse then.
Yeah.
So that means they probably talked when she was younger than 17, if I had to guess. I don't want to assume, but let's say even if they started
Probably.
dating when she just turned 17, you're
Jesus.
at
My
a
God.
bare minimum, the dude's 27, but he was probably a little bit older.
Dude, at the bare minimum, that's like bad because you're dating your student.
Yes. Even if it's in
God,
college.
even
you
if it's
shouldn't be
college,
dating-
frowned upon. Yeah.
Yes. You're not supposed to, in college, you're not supposed to have sex with your students because it's a fucking power. You have authority over them.
I
This
think
is
that's
wrong.
illegal.
If it's not illegal, it's definitely immoral.
Yeah.
You'd probably lose your job if they found out you were piping. Even if we're talking about like 25-year-old college student, right?
Yeah.
If you were piping them, like you're talking about like somebody like going for like their, I don't know, master's degree or something. If you're piping them and you're like their thing, you're gonna get in trouble for that.
Yep.
Even if they're 25 and you're 30, 5-year age gap. The issue is not the age gap there. That the issue is that you're in charge. Especially if you're talking to a high school age student. Yeah, I think I should be yeah.
I agree.
There's something about the youth in Asia that like we should show this guy, but yeah.
Hold on, let me try to find the other one. That
Arden
you...
didn't smash to like 20. Yeah, that's the difference. This dude's fucking people that are still haven't graduated school yet.
Oh yeah, that's the whole post. Okay.
But yeah, that's definitely that guy's not the asshole. The only bad person in this situation is the teacher because
Yeah.
17-year-old. Not that a 17-year-old can't consent to things with somebody around their age range, but you're talking about somebody in their age range that's not grooming them. It's crazy. I feel bad for the girlfriend. She doesn't know better, I think, in this situation.
Sorry. Okay. So this is a different subreddit. It's called "Am I Wrong?" So basically, you
Is
say
this
if
one
they're
of the
wrong or
ones-
not.
Is this one of the ones I sent?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
You're a man, then you're wrong.
Am I wrong for canceling my order at this coffee shop? I was at this coffee shop and the cashier was really pretty. She had a cool anime tattoo. Also, I was gonna get some coffee and a donut, and I said, "Hey, I like your tattoo. What's your favorite character from the anime?" She kept a straight face and she just said, "How can I help you?" I then said, "I really like anime too, and I just wanted to see what shows and characters you liked." She still showed no emotions and was like, "Sir, do you want anything?" I just said, "Actually, I did, but you made me change my mind. Bye." And I walked away. I didn't want coffee anymore after that. I was just trying to be nice and get to know her, and she was acting like that. Am I wrong?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
She probably gets hit on a daily basis.
Yeah. If you're at a place, you're not obligated to small talk. Like
Yeah.
you're not like
Yeah.
obligated. Is that the right word?
Yeah, obligated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, especially
She's
if
not
there's like a
obligated to
line and
small talk
stuff.
with you. Yeah. There's probably like 2, 3 other people behind you. You're at a coffee shop. There's normally people behind you. There's normally a line. You're asking about her tattoo. She clearly doesn't want to talk about it, and you keep bringing it up. She said, he's like, "Hey, I like your tattoo. What's your favorite character from the anime?" She just got the straight face. Like, "How can I help you?"
But it's like you're there for a reason. You get your coffee, you leave.
Yeah. You didn't
You're
walk
saying
into the coffee
because
shop because you saw her down the street. And you're like,
yeah,
Yeah, dude.
because she didn't respond. You're like, oh, I don't want my coffee anymore.
ah, yes. I'm sure that he wanted coffee to begin with. He just wanted to talk to her. Fucking weirdo.
Bro, she was just doing her job, and you want to
yeah.
have like this conversation with her when she clearly you can't take the hint. Like he just can't take the hint at that point.
After the first attempt, if she doesn't want to talk about it, just don't bring it up.
Yeah, bro.
Especially
Honestly,
if I'm sure she hears that like pretty much on a daily basis.
Yeah, she probably had like 3 other dudes walk up before him and be like, "Hey, I like your anime tattoo."
this guy.
The thing that's true is I guarantee you this dude looks like a fucking nerd.
Yeah.
There's no way he doesn't.
He's like the definition of like what's the word? I think privilege or like yeah. Privilege. Like
I
he
think
just
privilege,
thinks
yeah. He thinks that somebody has to talk to him because he brought something up.
mm-hmm.
He would have to talk to you because of that.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Like
I've had people, because I have my half and half like Demon Slayer jacket. Like I've had people walking like, "Oh, I like your jacket," but then they keep moving. You're not obligated to have a conversation with the person. Like I wouldn't be like, "Oh, you like my jacket? Who's your favorite?" Like, go into a full No.
like well,
Like,
for the
"Oh, I
most
like
part,
your tattoo,"
like, you just say
and then
thanks and move on. Yeah.
Yeah. The way you should be like, "Oh, I really like your tattoo," or whatever. If he would have asked the favorite character, like that's fine. But if she doesn't answer, just don't bring it up. Keep moving.
Yeah.
If she
Like
does answer, it's like, "Oh, that's cool. I like this character," and then you keep it moving. You don't have a long conversation at the fucking register.
yeah, you just kind of like move on. Like, oh yeah, sorry, and then you go on.
Nobody going to Starbucks and having a full conversation ordering your coffee. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Order your coffee and keep moving.
Trying to be nice. He was trying to pick her up. Yeah.
He was trying to get some head. Realistically, let's be realistic. That's what he wanted.
Yeah. You want to hit some head in a comfortable bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't flirt with people at work, bro.
Especially not at their job. Yeah, no.
You know.
If it's at some other place, you can make an attempt, but then just back off as soon as she's not interested. At work, leave that person alone. They just want to go home. They don't want to be there.
All right, so we're all unanimous on that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do the one that you sent. Another one.
Okay, yeah.
My
I sent two.
yeah. My wife suddenly wants me to be attractive. Am I wrong to think she doesn't love me anymore? I think I seen this one on Reddit. I'm gonna be honest. I've never been a good-looking dude. It's just the hard truth. I'm a fat fuck working on it. Got crappy skin, an ugly mug, and shit eyes. I need thick-ass glasses to function with. Hey, that's me. However, I managed to have a good enough personality to get attractive women, my wife being the best looking of them all. For the longest, she didn't care about my looks and just wanted me to do basic hygiene. But recently she's been trying to glow me up, her words. All of a sudden she's pushing me to get contacts because glasses ruin my face, pushing me to work out, making me take expensive health supplements, buying me products to fix my skin. She also started taking my hair care into her own hands and shopping for my clothes. Who I was when we met / married is no longer good enough for her. She also doesn't want to be intimate nearly as often.
At the end of it,
I think so.
any updates?
It doesn't sound like it's. Oh, he suddenly wants me to be attractive. I'm just looking at the Reddit post.
I'll wait for you to.
Oh yeah, there's more. There's more. When I ask what all of this is about, she says something like, "You just have to be. You just have so much potential, and you should see it through." She swears she loves me, but there's no harm in looking better. I can't help but think she's lost interest in me. Even if my wife gained 50 pounds and shaved her head, I can't imagine badgering her like this. Every single day, she either says or does something that shows me looking good is extremely important to her. One day, she literally cried because I shaved my facial hair in a way that did me no favors. Yes, literal tears. Am I reading into it?
I think the crying is overboard. But it sounds like she loves him and she just wants to see the best version of him.
Yeah.
And this guy's being a lazy fuck about it. Like, she just showing that she cares. Like, oh, you could, if you do this, you look better.
That whole situation's kind of sad.
But it's kind of rough at the same time. Like, he clearly doesn't, like, have...
Care.
Yeah, well, not care. Not that he doesn't care. He says he's working on it. Like, that's him.
He's working on one part of it.
Yeah, he's working on one part. His glasses, I mean, that's not something you should really, force somebody on. If you like wearing glasses, then wear glasses. Me, I like wearing my glasses. Sometimes again the way, yeah, but that's like a function over, how I look.
Yeah. I think doing the skincare and all that sort of stuff. If you know you have crappy skin,
yeah,
and she's trying to help you with it, why are you giving her shit for that? She's buying the products. It's not like she's being like, "Oh, you gotta buy this shit." Like she's buying it for you.
It just really depends on what the true motive is. But like, it seems like she's just trying to help out. But who really knows what she's really thinking?
Yeah.
You don't really know. You're not her. But yeah, in a way, like, yeah, she's just trying to push for the best version of himself.
I'm like 80-20 on her side. I think 20% of me is like there's certain things that like she shouldn't really push, like the glasses thing. Like I don't wear glasses, so I can't comment on that. But if you're saying like some people just like to wear glasses instead of contacts, let them wear the glasses. But like, if she's trying to push you to like be a better version of yourself, I think that's loving somebody. You being in love with somebody or loving somebody is literally, I think that's her version or her way of trying to push him to like be that better person, especially if he is trying to work on it. Maybe that's why she started pushing more effort into it. Like if he's saying, I'm trying to lose weight, I'm trying to work out, I'm working on it. Maybe she saw that and she's trying to give him like those extra steps. Like, oh, you can also do this. We can work on this. We'll work on it together. I think maybe that might be me seeing too much into it.
I think he just needs to be more open, because like otherwise it's just him like in his own head, right?
Bitching about it.
Yeah, he's bitching about it to himself. Like, I don't want to do this. If you don't want to do this, you need to communicate that.
He needs to step his foot down. Be like, he not step his foot down, but like
communicate.
Draw a line in the sand, being like, I want to work on this. This is what I feel comfortable working on. But there's other stuff that like I'm okay with that, and I'm okay with leaving that the way it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, he there was like some things that like, okay, you didn't have to fucking do that. Like he shaved off his beard and now she's crying.
Yeah, that's too much. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm 80-20 on the side.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
Maybe
like,
70-30. Somewhere between 80-20, 70-30, like around there. But like the buying him new clothes and like helping him out with like that sort of stuff, like if she sees clothes that she thinks you would look good in, why are you mad about that?
I can't help but think there's some outside interference too. Maybe she's out with like her girlfriends one day and they're like have their cute boyfriends, and then she's like, "Oh, this guy's kind of just like not in my league here," because he said himself like his wife is like the prettiest girl he's dated.
Yeah.
So you think it's like some outside interference, like there's a comparison?
Yeah, maybe
a comparison
or maybe
clause
like,
or something.
They're like out in public together, and people like she overhears comments of like, she's so out of his league or something like that, and she's just trying to better him up just for like public image.
There's a side you guys can take where it's like you should, that shouldn't matter. You should love the person you're with just because you love them, not for what they look like. And then you can also argue saying, oh, they just want to help you because you say yourself that you're a fat fuck and you're working on it. They're just trying to help you do that on top of other things that they have knowledge about. Hair care. Girls know a lot about hair care, and they know about skincare a lot. So,
and if he admitted to having shitty skin, I think that somebody helping you with that isn't them being too bad. I can see the other side of this, but I see both sides. I'm still leaning on her side, unless it's because her friends are making fun of him and now she's trying to make him better. I think that she's being a little bit petty with that.
Yeah.
But if it is genuinely that she saw him putting effort in, and
it's trying to further it, right?
Yeah, if she sees like, oh, he's working out, he's working on it. Okay, let me help him with the other stuff as well. Like that might be her taking that step for him without him necessarily saying it. And if he's not comfortable with that, that's your wife. Let her know. What are you going online for? Tell your wife I don't feel comfortable doing this.
He just needs to be open. He just needs to communicate.
Yeah. And no. Dan says he's trying to lose weight. He shaved in a way to look better, and she cries because he doesn't like it, and simply stomping his confidence to the dirt. Yeah, I can agree with that. Like, the crying is overboard. I think we all agree that crying is overboard. He fucking shaved. It'll grow back.
It's a minor thing, but that would still like hurt.
Yeah, it would hurt. Like it would hurt me. Like if that happened, like they start crying because I shaved my mustache or something. Like, yeah, I'd be like, dude, I just wanted to try something different.
It shouldn't matter what he looks like, especially the point where he shaves for her and she cries. She doesn't like it, but he didn't shave for her. He shaved.
He shaved.
He didn't shave.
He was trying something.
He might have tried something. He might have just shaved. Maybe I've shaved it all off before.
My beard looks like pubic hair. I'm gonna try and fix this.
Yeah, he did it for himself. He's like, oh, I'm gonna do this for myself, and then she didn't like it.
I wouldn't even say that she's trying to change him for herself, per se, without having her side. I don't want to say it's for herself unless we hear like her saying like, oh yeah, my friends commented this, or the comments about him. I want to go into this with a good faith on her part and be like, maybe she saw him working out and that's why. But if it came out that like her friends were talking hella shit and she was, or her friends had a hot boyfriend and now she's trying to like get her husband to look a little better, I'm like, yeah, no, you're being a little bit of an asshole for that. But at the end of the day, she is also still trying to help her husband look better. She married him.
Yeah,
she was okay with it at the time.
Yeah, exactly.
But that doesn't mean that you wouldn't want somebody to improve themselves.
Yeah, like, a relationship doesn't excel when you're like stagnant the entire time. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to improve each other.
Yeah.
The whole point is to improve each other and be the best versions of yourselves with that person.
Yeah.
About if that was her motive, she would not be crying because he shaved, because that's literally his confidence down. If she was doing it for the reason you said, it would be about raising his confidence. To be fair, maybe she's never seen him shave before. Some people look vastly different.
That's true.
Maybe he does look like shit without a beard. I don't know. Bro to tears. I don't know. I can see what you're saying.
To tears is crazy, bro. That pisses me off, low key. I'm just like, are you serious? You're fucking crying?
No, the crying part is too much.
That pisses
and that's
me
why
off.
I give him points. But without that crying, everything else just seems like her trying to help.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you've never seen like an outfit and you're like, oh, I know that my significant other doesn't really like to normally wear this, but I think that they would look really good in this. And you're like, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
That's not wrong. Buying him new clothes. Buying him skincare products. What is, like, I think that that's not a big... I think, like, the steps that she took weren't, like, a crazy deal. It's not like she signed him up to get fucking lipo. And then she was like, I'm getting you a personal trainer because you know how to work out, you fat fuck. Like, she wasn't, like, walking up to him like that.
Oh, Decky froze.
She was like... Oh.
His PC crap. Dude, he's just fucking browsing Reddit. What the hell? Whatever.
It shows she's in it for him. I disagree. I disagree more in the sense that, like, I think that it would be more for her if she took more advanced steps. Like, if she signed him up for a personal trainer without his consent. If she signed him up to start getting, like, weight loss pills or weight loss classes or stuff like that. if she forced him to go to like a skincare doctor instead of like getting him products. Like if she was like, oh no, you have to go to this doctor and like start working on yourself.
Yeah, it's not like she buys him contacts, like you said, buys a personal trainer. It's not like she's
He's not taking these super advanced steps.
She's buying products. She's buying products out of her own money to help your skin conditions.
And it's not like he said that she threw out all of his. If she would have thrown out his clothes and like bought him new clothes, I'd be like, nah, she's fucking in this for herself. But she's just buying clothes and letting him keep the stuff that he already has. Because there has been stories that I've seen of stuff where like people are throwing out their significant other's clothes or their other stuff, because they don't like it, right? And those people are assholes. Or like they'll be like, oh, he has a gaming addiction. I'm gonna throw out his computer. And they don't really have a gaming addiction. They just like the game like on their off time.
Yeah.
Like I've seen like plenty of stories where like they're selling their PCs, they're throwing away their stuff, and it's like that person's controlling. That person's like out there for themselves.
Yeah. Sometimes that's usually bullshit. They just like stole it or whatever. But yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I think that there's a line between it. I think that she's on the good side for now until proven otherwise.
Yeah, you don't really know her side, right? Her true intentions. Like you can you can assume all you want, but that's all you're gonna be doing. You're just gonna be assuming.
And that's why I think, to me, I'm gonna go 75-25 because of the crying. I think the crying was really overboard.
Yeah, that's a bit much. Yeah. What do you think, Becky?
If it isn't yours and they didn't pay for it, yeah. And that's why I agree too, Emily. Like if she was doing stuff like that, if she was like, "Oh, your clothes look like shit, I'm throwing them out, bitch," like no, then I'd be like, "Yeah, no, that's a dick move."
She's just like pushing him a little bit, you know, because like he probably has never pushed himself at all.
Yeah, the thing is that I think part of it too, for anybody that's tried and done the gym, or like let's say work. I don't know if he's going to the gym. Let's say he's working on losing weight. I'm assuming gym.
Yeah.
It is very hard to push yourself, especially if you're doing it with just your own motivation and your own dedication.
It's hard, man.
At first. It's way easier to improve yourself with somebody else helping you and pushing those steps and doing things that maybe you didn't think about doing yet, but they're on your side, so they're helping you, versus doing something on your own. Probably done.
Wish we had a little bit more details, a little bit more, because this is from his POV, right? So he probably doesn't know.
Let me see if there's an
update.
Let me see if there's an update. Hold on.
Yeah.
And we also don't know how much effort he really is putting in.
If he's saying he's working on it. If he's putting a lot of work in, maybe she's seeing like, okay, these are the next steps. This is the next things that can help. Because after you start working out, like you see like certain results, but then you're never satisfied with certain things. But then sometimes it's also hard to see for yourself like the next step, like the next like where do I go from here? And I think that she's looking out for that.
So he doesn't update, but he does comment on a lot of people's comments.
If I paid for my spicy chips and Decky hid them at the top shelf because he wants me to eat better, I would commit war crimes.
Fuck, I've never done that.
No, but she's saying like if you just started doing stuff to Emily like without her consent, like not without her consent, but like Emily was like, oh, I'm gonna start working out at the gym more, and then you were like, okay, and like you threw out all of her snacks, like you'd be like, what the fuck?
Hey, her snacks are my snacks too.
I know, but I'm saying that would be different. Or if like Emily's like, I'm gonna start going to the gym, and then like you buy her like clothes for the gym, and then she'd be like, I can't believe he's buying me fucking clothes. He says my clothes aren't good enough for the gym. It's like, no, you just think like, oh, this would be a nice little gym outfit or something like that, right? Like per se, like it's different. I think you gotta look. I don't know.
Dude, if she's like really banging like he's saying she is, then she would just leave him.
Yeah.
Right.
If she didn't care about you, she would leave.
Yeah, she wouldn't even try to do anything.
She would, realistically, especially in today's day and age, let's be realistic. There's a lot of people that cheat nowadays. She would cheat on him.
Yeah, she would just
if
like
she really didn't care
just
about
cheat.
him.
Yeah.
But I think that she cares about him in the sense that she's not like he doesn't suspect her of cheating. I think. Or was that the other story? I don't remember. No, that was the other story. I'm mixing it up. But this guy hasn't mentioned anything about her cheating or talking to other guys. So I think that she genuinely loves him and she just wants to see a better version of him.
I feel like, genuinely, like, she does love him. Like, that's who she fell in love with, like, him and his personality and everything. But in my opinion, I think, like, if you really want to make something like a marriage work out, you got to be physically attracted to them, too. It's not just their personality and all that stuff. It's just like you gotta kind of have a little bit of physical attraction there to make
There's
it
a
work
little bit that
completely.
needed. Yeah, I agree.
If she could have been like okay with it before, but now she's like, like maybe put in a little bit more work on you. And it's like,
And at the same time, it also like if it'll make him healthier in the future, right? So that means he'll live
a little bit
longer.
longer.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She could be pushing him. To
Yeah,
like,
it's hard. Yeah, if he's being
'cause
pushed
if
and you've
he,
never been pushed in your life, it's just kind of hard to like get into that cycle of like
yeah,
I need to take care of my skincare and weight and all that stuff.
yeah. Especially if like I don't know how much he weighs, but there's certain weights that you will die younger from either heart conditions or stuff like that. Like being at a significantly overweight could lead to like certain health risks. And if she's pushing him, like if he's pushing past that, and she's like, okay, let's keep this going, so he doesn't die at fucking 50.
Yeah, it's
After
again, it's like from
she
his
married
POV.
him, he was clearly okay with how he looked. Yeah, but even if you're okay with how your significant other looked, you can still push them to like if they're pushing, you can help them.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of people don't take care of their skin as much as they should, or their hair as much as they should. So let's say, she's like if that motherfucker got a lot of dandruff, maybe she was okay with it, but that doesn't mean that she's not gonna get him like the anti-dandruff shampoos.
Yeah.
Like, would she be a dick for that? I don't know. I think that should be fine. Like, she was like, yeah, you got a lot of fucking specks coming on my side, motherfucker. How would you take care of that shit?
It's snowing all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's fine. Her crying because you. Listen, Dane. I think you're too infatuated on the crying.
The crying was bad, but
It doesn't. I think that this dude's a
Yeah,
lazy bitch.
it's bad. It's just like one example of her overreacting or just being like
Yeah.
very adamant about him changing his appearance.
Maybe I think the crying, okay, was a dick move, but maybe she's viewing it as like him fighting back against her trying to help.
yeah, it really just depends on like how she's seeing it, because like we
It's a
don't
huge
know
help.
her
It's
intentions.
a huge thing. I disagree. I don't think it's that huge a thing. I think, I don't know. I disagree.
It hurts. It definitely does.
Needing to communicate to each other or do couples therapy, not go online to ask randoms. I agree. I think that they need to either have a conversation or go to a couples therapist.
I don't think.
I see both sides. She wants him to do good health, but it shouldn't be so forceful that it makes them super uncomfortable. But the thing is that we don't even know if he's telling her that it's making them uncomfortable.
I think a therapist is a little much. I just think this is just one thing that they come to a disagreement upon.
I wonder how long they've been married. It doesn't say.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
I
they're
think
26 apparently, both of them.
they
So
probably haven't
they're
been
my
married that
age.
long. At the maximum, they've been married for 8 years, which I doubt they got married at 18. But like, because he talked about dating other women, but at the maximum, they would have been married for 8 years. I think I don't know. I think asking somebody to take care of their skin, not even asking, buying somebody to take care of their skin and their hair.
4 years.
4 years. She was fine with how he looked. Nah, this dude's being a little bitch, realistically. In my opinion. I think like some of the asks are not anything crazy. Use these hair products. You know what using hair products is? When you take a shower, put a little shampoo in there, put a little conditioner. Take care of yourself. If he's not used to taking care of himself and she's just buying him products to take care of himself, he might view it as a dig. But like my mom, like now that I've grown my hair out, she's been like, "Oh, you should use these like products. They're like if you're growing your hair out, it'll be a little bit better, right? For you, and like it'll help with like the dryness and like keeping it healthy." Having longer hair, you need to do more to keep it healthy versus having like a fucking like a buzz cut.
I want to see like if he talks about the crying at all, because
Has he mentioned in the
I'm
comments?
invested, bro.
What do the comments say?
A lot of them are saying the same thing we're saying, like literally the same stuff.
Yeah, he was lazy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Oh, here we go. This guy's saying, "I'm confused. Why?" Well, he said why. He replied to somebody saying, I'm confused why I used to be enough, but now not now. I'm not now is all.
Used to be what?
He used to be enough, but now he's not.
What?
He's confused why he used to be enough and now is not.
I mean, like her standards changed. She wants Prince Charming.
You don't ask your Prince Charming. Taking care of your skin and using hair products is not Prince Charming.
Yeah, we're also getting his POV, so I don't really know her true intentions because there's gonna be something that we don't know still.
Yeah, I really
I
want to
think,
know
like-
like her side.
I think her side would clear this up in a heartbeat. And I would say that if it is for petty reasons, I would 100% agree with Dana's side then and being that she's manipulating him. But if it is for like a genuinely, like, I just want my person to be better reasons, I'd be like, yeah.
But a
stop being
little push to do the bare minimum or put some little effort is not
Yeah.
bad.
putting skincare products on your side of the sink so that way you have some shit to use. That's not a big ask.
It's not a big ask. Yeah, things change. Look at how you describe yourself. It's a terrible way to talk about yourself. The vibe exudes from you all the time. It always does. When people talk about themselves like that, don't forget what might be okay for you doesn't mean everyone feels the same way. Your wife would be positively glowing if you started getting your act together. Do it for her and for yourself.
Doing something
That's a little mean, but
they wrote it in a mean way. But I
He
agree with them.
does describe himself in a bad way.
You're not even wrong.
negative. It's negative enforcement.
He didn't say a single good thing about himself except for his personality.
Yeah, that's it.
And if she loves him for him, then she would also want him to be able to see himself in a better light.
Yeah.
Which would be, if you think you have crappy skin, use skincare products. If you think you have crappy hair care products. If you think you're overweight and you need to lose some weight, go to the
yeah. So
fucking
like
gym.
he clearly sees like some wrongs in himself too. So he knows that he could work on some things. It's just
Start
a
crying.
matter of effort, I guess.
Super helped with that. Yeah, but okay, they really fucking emphasized on this crying. Listen, man. If she's also stressed about this, maybe if he's this self-deprecating and she's really trying to help and he's doing steps against that, maybe she's stressed out as well.
Yeah. Like all our effort is going down the drain.
Yeah. If that's just also us reading into it. We
Yeah,
don't know.
that's us reading
Yeah.
into it a lot, but we don't
He could
know.
also be slamming himself hard because of how she's been recently. But what
Of
if he's been
course,
slamming
but that's
himself
because
hard?
he's not communicating.
Yeah. And he could also be slamming himself hard, and that could be part of the stress with it, which might be why she cried.
He's talking to a bunch of dumbass internet nerds that don't know what the fuck they're saying instead.
Or it's not even that. He's talking to dumbass internet that only have one side of the story.
Yeah, we don't have every side of the story. And everybody's in agreement here. At least on this thread, everybody's in agreement. Like,
Just improve yourself.
your wife loves you, improve yourself for her and for yourself.
I'm trying to help him build that self-esteem by encouraging him to work on himself. Yeah, I think that that's what it is. I think that he has shitty self-esteem. Like, if you rereading it, he doesn't see a single good thing about his actual physical appearance. Name one good thing he said about his physical appearance, because he didn't. Motherfucker said that his glasses are too thick. That's why she wanted him to get contacts. In my opinion, like, I get like some people like like wearing glasses, but if she's pushing you to like take off your glasses, it's because she likes the way your face looks and she thinks it looks better without them. Like, that's her opinion. But it's because you mentioned that your glasses are thick as fucking maybe look weird to you. I don't know. That's us reading into it 100%.
This guy, oh man, this is a kind of a rough comment. Maybe this is her last effort before leaving you.
Bro,
That's a rough comment.
based. I don't think it's her last effort, but it's definitely like her trying to actually help.
And then him not taking the help kind of like bums her out, and then it definitely will change things.
I think
If things aren't
that's
changing
what we
now, they
said.
will change.
And crime is just probably a frustration thing because
I mean,
she
yeah.
doesn't feel heard, is wanting to help them but doesn't know. It's hard to see your partner be unhappy and wanting to do your best to make them feel better. I think that's part of it too. I think that could be part of it. Because if all he's doing is shit talking himself like, oh man, I'm a fat fuck. And then she's like, no, I think you look great. And I think this is like some stuff that you could do to like help you out. And all he's doing is being self-deprecating and she's trying to help and then his pushing back. It's like,
I think posting this on Reddit doesn't help. I think if he wanted like more motivation and like words of encouragement, he would have went to a family member or a friend. But
Yeah.
posting on Reddit and getting like true brutal honesty from Redditors is not
It's not gonna
gonna
help
help
no
his
one.
self-esteem either.
If she sees him trying, but then like just being in a fucking pit, it's hard to see your significant, like even any sort of friend you have in a pit, and you try to help them, and sometimes people just don't want the help, and I think that's frustrating for her, especially because it's her husband. Either way, we are at the 2 hour and almost half an
Oh
hour.
Jesus Christ, we talked way
Yeah,
too
we've been
much.
running long.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck. Okay,
So,
my bad. We got
no, I didn't.
hot
I
and
didn't
heavy on
realize
the
we were that
last
long.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That dude. Not that you're listening, but if you ever see this, be better for yourself, dumbass.
And yeah.
Yeah. Either way.
We'll be back maybe next week. Denki's gonna be not with me apparently, but
Yeah, Decky doesn't like
I'm
sucking
gonna
her
be
toes
out
anymore.
skis, maybe
Maybe
substituting
out
for a
skiing.
guest.
yeah, we might have somebody come on and be Decky for the day.
Yeah. Anyways,
But till then,
potentially next week. If not next week, we'll be back the week after, I think, right?
yeah, we'll be back the week after. We should be good. Wait, you'll
Yeah.
be back,
Yeah,
right?
we should be. I'll be back the week after, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, bet. So if we're not here, we may be next week. If not next week, the week after.
Okay, bye.